Fellas, boys, gentlemen, patriots. What's up, fellas? What's up? Good evening. Guys, we're going to try it. Guys, we're going to make an attempt. Maybe we can play Star Citizen. Evening, my Codius. Lot Lizard Enjoyer, hello. Let me get the Discord jibba jabber up. Discord audio goes here. And I drag Stoli like this. Stoli. What's up, sir? Ooh, 3 more subs on YouTube. What the fuck? Oh, you know what? I don't have this set properly. One second. But now maybe.
No rush. I'm still mainly just kind of figuring everything out and getting my sea legs again.
Get your sea legs. Yeah, man. Let's see what we get today on Star Citizen. I was able to like do basic normal things with my Idris the other day, like take off and dock. So
that's a good sign because you Idris guys got hit the hardest aside from like the ironclad pilots.
Oh my fucking god, did they get like the shit that they are pulling in 4.9 is also Pestness, hello Haunt. Is also simply fucking, it's just rude. Like it's stone cold. Oh, hey, sorry. Yeah, the flagship of your whole fucking game. Let's nerf its range 77% because, you know, we got to get that refueling gameplay in there. And it's like, hey guys, I don't know if you know this. It doesn't fucking work on the Idris. You can't refuel. You can't call the refueling NPCs. They don't fit. Oh, Haunt, good evening.
Penis.
Yes, indeed. So tonight we'll try a TSG so that at least it's vaguely... Would I be able to politely ask Flesh to link my YouTube channel in the comments, the Gladio Drums episodes? Well, Cert, I can do that. I don't know. I kind of wanted to have more than... I don't know. I wanted to make sure I actually have it like how I want it, I guess, if that makes any sense. But I suppose I should. And now, of course, now that you've said that, my wife is going to rabidly repeat it. Haunt, are you ready for a TSG, sir? Are you excited?
No.
No? Okay. Well.
I'm in Nyx. I'm in my Redeemer. I'm in Stoli's server.
Bless. All right, well, here, let me get some invites. Invites to everyone.
Invite received.
Very good.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. Like, I know I know when, what was it, 4.82 or whatever, the latest one dropped.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was so bad just trying, like, not even docking, just trying to, ask for a hanger, and the
Mm-hmm.
stations are just like, nah, we're getting DDoS, you ain't getting a hanger.
Right. I don't know, man. The fucking it's such a it's been such a well anyway. So, but I was able to take off and dock. So like the basic functions are there. And so hopefully theoretically we can just job around and it's going to be fine. you know. And then Haunt, if you're shitting your pants about trying to drive in the trenches.
I've seen multiple playthroughs of the trench.
Okay.
The tail is a problem.
Well,
And it's like you can't really get a sense of where it is unless you're in, third person, and then you can't shoot for fucking shit.
Oh well, yeah. Well, you should have a turret gunner. You're just flying, and then somebody else is shooting. You know, because isn't there like a top turret, and that's where the
There's a bottom turret.
Okay.
And a top turret.
But
the bottom's probably better for the.
Yeah, I believe it's a 2-man.
Well, it's more than that. I mean, you can have like 4 people just on guns.
Okay. No, it seems like a very.
It's comparable to the Retaliator in terms of turrets, then yeah.
Also, there's this thing now. I haven't tried this yet, but it has multiple shield generators, and they're not active at the same time.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know how to swap them exactly. I'm going to take a look at that. I have not
So-
really played with the Redeemer much.
No, the idea is that even if they component kill your shields, then the next one turns on. That's all. Like,
So it's
Yeah, it's
automatic.
redundancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything with it.
So you don't need an engineer going around here flipping switches then.
I
That's what
don't
we
think
need.
so. I don't think so.
Well, we'll find out, huh?
We will.
Oh, we got no
find
shields, motherfucker. Yeah, I don't see anywhere in the engineering to swap it, so that must
Yeah. Well, and if you wanted to do engineer hot swapping, you could just do that. Like you could have an engineer with components and just yank, it mid-flight with your ports unlocked. You can just have the engineer rip shit out and swap parts on any ship that's got an interior and physicalized components. So you can just do that, but the thing that makes that one fancy, I've just realized I'm not logged off on Levski. I'm
if
on a
you do
people
that though, you
service
better
station.
damn well have a cargo grid, or else your component is leaving at some point.
It probably is going to leave. I'm not suggesting to do that, except strictly for spicy PvPs. Where someone is expecting you to. They get a hold of your shit and they're like, haha, that's the end of this. And it's like, well, it's not the end of this here. You just hot swap it
Surprise,
and move. Yeah. Because that would not appear on your scan if it wasn't on cargo grid or anything like that. It's just like, cool, we got the power supply killed. And then I just swap it, and it's 100% new power source. Let's go. Get the fuck out.
If I remember too, if you put components in a store all container, that's another way to mask it, even if it is on your cargo grid.
Okay. Legit. Oh, fuck. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, there's an extra large hangar. Good.
A few components. They were both radars that had no physics, so you'd pull them up in an elevator. You try to pick it up, and it wouldn't do shit. You couldn't do a damn thing with it.
Oh, yeah. The radars are swappable, but don't have physics yet. So, and that's fine. It's new. It's a whole new component class.
Yeah, I was trying to move. I was consolidating all the shit I had at various stations, or at least trying to.
I've got stuff at like there's a couple of components that I got at a QV station like earlier in 4.8. Like the one, you remember the day that the 2 days where I was just burning through warehouses trying to find fucking anything. Yeah, Lot Lizard, we're doing hood rat shit with our friends. That's what we're doing tonight. We're gonna go shoot up some other hood rats. That's the number one hood rat thing to do, generally speaking.
So we're going to Pyro?
No. No, the hood rats in question this time are the Shattered Blade guys. We'll get their ass.
I don't know anything about them.
That's fun. Well, it's the guys at the it's the dudes that have been dealing in alien bodies, right? Like that's the storyline, right?
They sound friendly.
Yeah. And so, well, the reason it's a problem, so they've been selling to the military, right? But the military's not fighting the Vandul because they don't want to, start a war, and it's just civilian border skirmishes. These things happen, guys. But the Vandul aren't. They don't care. So now they're actually like making
people
incursions.
juice.
Yeah, Vandal
exactly.
have a very loose definition of civilian, but yeah, that's the thing. We don't the player base doesn't call them Shattered Blade. We just say Vandal tech smugglers because that's what everyone knows them as.
Right.
Well, I say kill them all.
Yeah, I agree. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill all of them, and then after we've killed all of them and the Vandals show up, we're gonna kill all those too.
Which, you know what? On this subject of repairing power plants and whatnot, I should trade in my sniper rifle while I'm here and see if I can get that big old repair rifle size repair thing. And,
Sure.
Just in case.
Lot Lizard, yes, we do get to bring the light of God to some filthy Xenos. 2 cent. Okay. All right, well, congratulations, Cert. Yes, very good gaining entry. I hope you stanceled up appropriately so they don't throw you out. All right. I am launched. And I'm at People's Service Station. I forget which. Let's see.
I believe Lambda, because you're right. Yeah, I see you right near me. So you're at my home station out here.
Oh, see,
I guess that
easy.
raises a question too. Before I take the Tibby out or anything wild, do you have fighters on the board that thing? Should I load up some stuff to use?
I do not have fighters. My plan was just to
Fly by the seat of your pants?
yeah. I mean we've done it before with just the Perseus, the
I'm pretty okay with that.
the Redeemer, and then here we are.
What's the what's a good jargon filled way to say we're winging it? We're highly flexible and adapting to an ever dynamic situation. And,
absolutely. And then listen, if the Redeemer gets smoked after we've everybody should absolutely like set respawn on the Pomf. But if the Redeemer gets smoked, then we can.
Where is the location? Do we know?
I haven't got it yet. I'm at Lambda right now, but I don't know.
Does it change significantly?
Well, it depends on
once
the
we
mission.
have the contract, it'll be at the same site, so it's just a matter of getting the contract.
Yeah, here. All right. Well, let me grab it real quick.
Yeah, that's wherever is close. That's where I want to set my spawn because I can just pull the Redeemer out again.
That's true. That's true.
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
Otherwise, it's
sharing. All right, so
get my ass over there.
Where is this?
It's right fucking next to me.
Which I guess the other question is, if I don't have any gunners for what we're gonna do, I don't even know if I should bring the Tibby. I should probably just man your Redeemer.
Yes, I think so.
Well, there you go. And then I can just provide as much cover for the Tranquility as possible. I suppose.
Yeah, Stoli, there's this really good gunner seat all the way in the front. You should see it.
I've yet to be aboard one of those, so yeah, I'm curious.
Here, honey, I'm jumping to you real quick so you can get in.
Will they even sell me a large repair tool here?
Oh, no.
Don't go there. Go here. Fucking genius. I did a few tiny upgrades to the ship. I switched it to all ballistics for one.
Okay.
It's going to be interesting. The stats later, if they go through with all those changes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, honestly.
I
Like
don't
it
think too
seems
hard
like
about
such a
Evo because that's not even the public test branch yet. So there's
Yeah.
always going to be changes before it comes to the final.
Yeah. But they wig me out with that shit. I don't know. The
I never really liked the deadbolt meta.
I like deadbolts, but I definitely don't like the way that you feel like you're shoehorned into having to use them now, and that I agree with.
Yeah, I refuse. I refuse.
Well, I don't know. I enjoy the way that ballistics work. I just wish I just miss my mass driver.
Yeah, it's like for me, I just wish the human version of the cannons, which I think look far better, I wish they were comparable on paper.
Sure.
Because as it stands, like the deadbolt just looks like an energy weapon to me from afar. It looks like a very like fancy kind of like higher tech weapon. It looks homosexual. It looks like a SIG shooter kind of thing. It's the SIG of cannons, and I want the Glock of cannon.
Yeah. See, I love Gatlings.
Oh, okay.
And the
That's
AD4Bs and the AD5Bs, they have a shit ton of ammo. I'm rarely ever running out in my running. And especially in my Guardian MX, 4 of those AD4Bs just fucking melts the little stuff.
Yeah.
That's one thing just about the MX, because now that I'm running the standard Guardian, I noticed that dead zone that your gimbals have, that where the weapon won't fire even though your cursor can go there. And that just drives me nuts because like my first Guardian was the MX variant, and you don't have that problem with the 4 weapons out on front.
Okay. Yeah, that's obviously. But although, so the right now things being size 5 matters a fuck ton. So like going with the regular one.
Well, funny enough, I actually have both, and I love them both for different reasons.
Really? Okay.
It's a great ship.
Cool.
Now, the MX is too large for the Idris. It is larger and it's slower.
Oh,
but
all right.
The 4 guns is nice.
That was our limitation too, is we realized we couldn't really fit the MX on the Polaris hangar very well, but you can fit the standard, in there just fine, and that's like the maximum punch you can put in a Polaris hangar.
Give me a fucking hangar, you bastards.
Gotcha. Oh, my Codius. Yes. So there is So my love, what he's talking about is there are channels that you put in Discords where if bots post in them, it just bans the bots automatically. That's what the honey trap thing is.
That whole server's a honey trap as far as I'm concerned.
Nah, I know. Well, so, okay. So I think I think there's probably more wholesome simulators and more trustworthy simulators than one would expect necessarily, but not an infinite supply.
No, obviously not.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of them I do not follow on Twitter because I've seen the stuff they post normally.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need that in my timeline. Thank you.
Well, they're all very fucked up, I'm sure, but trustworthy in a interesting way, I guess. But and so I don't know how else you would gather them about. I don't know how else you would discover them. Well, we were talking about this a little bit the other day, where it's like, all right, we're going to have to intentionally cast a wide net and then weed a bunch of people out, and then cast a wide net again and then weed a bunch of people out. And it's just going to have to be like that to find people who are trustworthy and worth having around. And it's not going to be easy to do, and that sucks, but here we are.
I mean, that's the cycle of unconventional warfare. You're constantly recruiting and vetting.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, that's my method has been poaching specific people and inviting them.
Sure.
If somebody seems like they'll fit in and they're cool, invite them. But the welcome mat has never appealed to me.
Sure. No. And I understand that. And so for this Discord, yes, absolutely. But
Yeah.
for me to I'm going to run out of the biggest problem with the Lake of Rod is how many fucking people are in it. Well, yeah, sir. I mean, like, okay, so again, you cast a big net and then you pick from that. I don't know what I don't know. So there are 50,000 people out. Here's the problem. Here's what I have to solve for. There's I'm going to say there's 1 million people across America who would really, really like our shit. And I have to figure out how to put it in front of them where they're going to see it. Out of those 1 million, there's definitely 10,000 who would like our shit and also would be really good to have around. And it's just somehow I got to weed 990,000 people out. And that's going to be an undertaking. And I can't do it all at once. So I'm going to have to do it in phases, And in the meanwhile,
if you want 10,000, you need 1,000 Discords minimum.
Right. Well, yeah, but you understand what I'm saying, though. So we're just gonna have to. We're gonna throw some nets and we're gonna figure shit out. Then we're gonna throw some nets and we're gonna figure shit out. And that's gonna have to be it. And then when we find out of those 10,000, the 100 real ass motherfuckers, well, Haunt, I'll be relying on you to go like, oh, this guy over here, he's definitely a real ass motherfucker. I like him. We should. Listen. If you start telling me you trust somebody, it's gonna make it really easy for me to trust somebody. So there you go. But that's like step 3. Step 1 and 2 still involve like, who the fuck's even here? Who's even around? Goddamn. So
we do have a method for that with unnamed community, and that is meeting IRL. That is and we have meetups that are
okay,
like maybe once a year or something. But that is like they have to get a fair amount of vetting before that. But there's really no substitute for meeting somebody in real life.
Well, no, of course there's no substitute. But for me, that's a huge. Oh my God. There was a semi offer dangled in front of me the other day. That it was specifically designed to hurt my feelings and test my resolve as far as like maintaining anonymity. And it's like, you son of a bitch, I would love to do that. I shan't be doing that. There's good reasons that I can't be doing that. But like, fuck. God, that would be great. I'd sure love that. And it's rude to make me have to say no. And I gotta say no. Like there's some of those things. But it's already, it's such a concern. It's such a concern.
Yep, especially for you.
Yeah.
I'm lucky that I hang out in like boomer schizo esoteric circles to where it's like there's so much of a barrier to entry to even start caring about that kind of stuff that like it doesn't matter if I've been on a podcast under my real name.
Sure.
Paying attention is like so small.
Yeah,
all right, hang on. My wife has jumped entirely the wrong direction. 1 second.
Uh-oh.
I'm actually about to pass her. I can pick her up in an M80 if she wants.
I don't think you can fit her in the M80.
She was going in the right direction.
Is the M80 a 2-seater? Well, I guess it has an interior.
Yeah, it's got an interior. I mean,
okay. Well, then, yeah, here. Okay, here, I'll jump to you, Stoli, with her account real quick. She's also cooking dinner at the same time.
Oh, I'm jumping to her right now. I'm only 1.5 GM away.
Oh, perfect. Wonderful. My love, somehow you were headed to the station that I started at instead of to me, so we'll just...
All right, where's the rendezvous point? The mission?
Well, I think once we get to the mission, like, some bullshit starts, so...
Yeah.
I'm going to jump towards the mission and then stop like 1 GM out, I guess.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I wish there were a better way to get in this fucking thing.
Lot Lizard. So is the goal to get a group that can be organized and directed, or just good dudes? Well, so
legally speaking, just good dudes.
yeah, I mean, well, no, not just, well, not just legally speaking, like genuinely just good dudes. Now, I do have this. I have a terrible habit that if you put me in a room with 100 people, but you know, I tend to end up telling people what to do, and it tends to be a pretty good idea, and they tend to do it. But like, that's not the goal. The goal is, there are enough really awful people in the world, and not having enough good dudes around that you can actually just trust is the real ass modern male loneliness epidemic. That's the real fucking problem, and humanity is beset on all sides. So what the fuck, you know, we're gonna have to. I yearn one day to make a compound that the ATF would be like, you know, Waco was trouble, but this would be a disaster. We just never mind.
The dogs are made of tannerite.
Yeah, right.
I've arrived and the ship is open.
Okay, here.
Oh boy, what is going on? What is going on with the server right now? It's not even that bad. It's just, it's been a while since I've seen one of these.
What's it doing?
Where you can't get them to open the fucking hangar without going into the Moby glass. It's like, guys, that's been weeks since I've seen that one.
Sometimes you just take off, put right back down, and then it wakes up. I don't know what the difference is, but I've noticed that does it.
Yeah, I've had it earlier tonight. I was just trying to get a halfway stable server, and there was just nothing. They were all kind of shit. I was just going from bad server to bad server.
Yeah, since the last patch rolled out, this is definitely the first time I've really come back to test it, because I've been, as you guys have seen, I've gotten hooked on Forza as my little distraction. Let's see.
Yeah. No, I saw a lot of people really enjoying Forza, and I wish that I liked racing games at all. I'm just not that into
it doesn't
cars.
Take itself that seriously. That's my favorite thing about it, is it has depth, but it's not like simulator level depth where you gotta worry too much about everything. Like the best way to grind XP in that game.
I've got her on board, by the way. You can hit the shit.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just routing to you rather than the site. So you don't the easiest XP farm in the game is just take a card that has a destruction skill bonus and go fly around knocking trees over and doing demo derby stuff. Like, it's not like some hardcore you need to be a petrol head and you're not allowed to fuck up, or if you can crash all you want. It's
okay.
Fun.
See, man, like, okay, I forget who brought it up in the first place, but it was one of these things where long ago, just the computer cheats in these races in such a fucking insane way. And I know the first time that ever happened in a racing game that I was playing, it was all right. Well, that's the last time I ever fucking.
Who sees all and knows all brought up that exact warning to me. He said, just don't go above expert mode. As long as you here's the difficulty range that you can play comfortably, and as long as you don't go above expert, you don't have to worry about the AI cheating.
Okay.
But yeah, that was brought up to me as well.
Oh, hey, Black Kirk, if you're the hot dog man, I'm sorry if I was shitting on your American dream, dude. I don't know. It's just you've mentioned the hot dog cart 700,000 times. I don't know how much a hot dog cart I can take, bro. I don't know. I realize if it's your whole your whole deal, I understand. Wow, what a big deal. But fuck, dude. Fuck. All right. Hot dog cart.
You know what? I respect that, man, because I have very fond memories of the hot dog cart that was posted outside the post office as a child. And like that was my happy time there. I enjoyed the hot dog cart. I enjoyed the hot dog guy. If that is your mission given by God to be the hot dog cart guy, you are going to make simple people happy. Okay, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, god damn it. I hate somebody having a good point against me here. I don't like that. It's true. I was just, you know what? And you know what it is? I was gym posting. That's what the fucking problem is. I was at the gym, and every time I'm at the gym is my worst fucking Twitter posting that I do, because I'm always in such a shit mood while I'm at the, I don't know what the fuck, anybody who's ever, well, that's not true. Like, if I'm having a really exceptional pushing my, my max kind of a day, then I might have a little bit of the fucking just the meathead elation, and I will post immaculately. Any other fucking situation that at the gym, and I'm just waiting, I'm in between sets, and I'm just fucking waiting for some retard to move because
that's it. You found it.
They're doing 700 sets of like 45 on a leg press. And I just want to fucking take their skin off. God damn it. And it was one of those. I was waiting on a guy with the fucking one arm row machine, and I'm trying to scroll Twitter, and they're blaring bad music, and I have to fix my pre-workout. My homemade pre-workout mix is giving me headaches now. And so then I fucking, like, so here I am, and I'm scrolling. Two gorillas walk by. They're looking at my wife. I'm trying not to stab anybody. And then I scroll, and I see the fucking hot dog post again. And I'm like, all right, God damn it, I don't want to hear about no goddamn hot dogs. So, my bad, brother.
Dude, I can't do public gyms for that exact kind of reason.
Yeah.
Man. Like I keep a pull-up bar near my fridge.
I know.
Because like I've always loved like, you know, monkey bars and shit like that. Pull-ups have never been a chore for me. I just find them fun. So like anytime I'm going to grab water or whatever, I just, you know, hop on there, bust out 10 or 15 and then go on about my day. And I have that and two 35-pound kettlebells, and that's how I just you know, kind of work myself out at home.
Yeah.
I can't do the gym, man.
Dude, and it would be that, but I want to move 900, and I should not be trying to move 900 at home. That's a bad idea, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if you're really trying to, you know, train up at like a professional level for something, it's definitely
it's not even professional. It's just the only time it feels good.
Someone spotting, right?
Yeah. Well, and it's leg press, whatever. But like, I'm not buying a $5,000 leg press and putting it in the house, you know? So
that's why I just squat with kettlebells.
Got a solution.
Man. I carry two kettlebells in each hand, and I do my squats. That's how I work.
Yeah.
See, what you do is you move 109 times. You're done. You move 900.
No, it's not the same, dude. It's not the same. Like, I don't know what the fuck my leg's problem is, but there's an ache in my legs that literally only stops when I'm moving like over 760. Then it stops hurting. The rest of the time, my hips and my knees have like this weird ghost ache. So I have to fucking overload so much and do like stupid ego lift levels of weight for just to chill out.
Thought about just getting them taken off and becoming Blade Runner?
Tink tink man.
No, I don't want to be a tink tink man. Although, you know, legit.
Yeah.
Back.
Your wife wouldn't like that.
No, fuck no. But like, and actually, my Codius, I do have restless leg, like very badly, like to the point that I've woken my wife up just because my legs jerk around.
Well,
but
you know what? If they're gone, you don't have it anymore, do you?
I'm not gonna do that. Like
Fastest way to
long ago.
lose weight.
That is true. Man, I remember in the early days of dating sites on the internet, these bitches trying to fucking sneak the, oh no, here's what I weigh. And it's because they're missing like 50 pounds of leg. So when they're like, no, I weigh 160. And you're like, well, that's a little heavy, but I mean, that's workable. But no.
Hey, go into third person. It looks like there's something on the other side of your ship.
Oh, shit. Well, here. I was, hang on. I still have to remember.
Shit, don't move.
No. Holy moly, brother. Oh, that thing's way smaller than I thought it was. Hell yeah. No, I like it. I have an attack helicopter. That's so cool. All right, so
it is a cool looking ship. We're just under 10 GM out, so we're on the way. And
hell yeah.
I'll just ditch it. Well, actually, this thing fits inside the address. I guess I can park it in there.
Yeah.
You got to put it in the hole and then take it out and put it in again.
There you go.
And then I'll hop out and go man the Redeemer, and you'll
Hell
You
yeah.
know, you'll have an M80 on standby in case we need one.
There we go. There we go.
I need a special lamprey docking thing.
Hell yeah.
You just attach magnetically and it cuts a hole.
Well, dude, so that is actually supposed to be a thing. There are supposed to be like violent boarding options at some point. And
Oh, I'm into that.
oh,
Not
me too.
sexually though.
Me too. But the ships are also supposed to be able to dock together. You know?
That's gross.
Well, yeah, but it's like okay,
Only if it's a male and a female ship, okay? Otherwise, like
Oh,
switch to
no. It's
Daniel.
all remember, all the ships are female. Those are the
Oh,
rules.
okay, so it's not really sex then. It's
Exactly.
sex.
No.
like
It's all.
scissoring. It doesn't
Did you see the clip of Alex Stein yelling at the Tampa City Council, just going, "Lesbians are fake. You can't do it." And he does the scissoring motion. He's like, "It
Yeah.
doesn't work. There's no
It doesn't
input
fucking
output.
work.
It doesn't work."
Dude,
And they don't do that. They don't do that. That's not a thing.
I
Dude,
know.
the reactions of the people in the back were classic. It was so funny.
I know a lot of
Were they
people
all
really
back
enjoy Alex Stein, and I do not enjoy Alex.
No, he's
Stein.
annoying as fuck.
It's not Alex Stein that I laugh at. It's always the people in the back. It's the people that don't
Okay.
know.
That
It's
don't know who the
watching
fuck he
their
is.
reactions that is just gold to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I strongly think Alex Stein is probably just a shitter. I don't know. He doesn't seem genuine to me, and I just trust my gut on shit like that.
You're
He's
probably
right.
right.
And he's on record. He likes to gamble. He likes to have a good time, and he just happens
Sure.
to join the winning team, so to speak.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
I don't hate
trust
him. Like I don't like
I don't
yeah,
hate him. I just
I
do
wouldn't
not trust him.
I wouldn't trust him with I wouldn't trust a gambling guy with my credit card or anything.
Right.
But, you know, like
Yeah.
I definitely don't hate him.
I don't know if I'd trust a gambling guy with anything. I mean, those
Right.
guys, especially the really bad ones, are total degenerates.
No, but if he's
It's
funny
like
and
trusting
a
a drug addict.
no, but
Yeah,
if his way of getting his rocks off is being a culture jammer against the opposition, it's like, all right, fuck it. I'm
Well,
okay
sure.
with
I'll
that.
wind him
Like-
up.
Like there's
I'm perfectly
definitely
happy to
worse
have him-
people to deal with.
Wind him up, and he can go do some shit over there, and like draw their attention, and be annoying. But like,
Oh, 1 second. I was going to jump off the back to join Hump real quick.
You
oh,
closed up the hole before we were ready.
okay, all right. Well, shit. There you go. Hole reopened. Is everybody
Yeah,
like
it's
set
smaller
up
than
to
that.
respond where they mean to?
All right, I'm gonna wait. Fuck. Try to hold still. here.
Well, I guess I probably should set my spawn on your ship because I don't think Haunt is set at the same respawn that I am. All right, so I'll go ahead and
I set it to the Stanton.
You know what? It's fine.
Gateway?
I'll if we die into Redeemer, I'll just hop into Tibby, which has a pretty good
Quantum.
quantum drive.
yeah.
So I won't be that. It won't take me that long to get.
Well,
back
maybe
in.
with the Tiburon, if you force it hard enough, maybe it'll go in the hole.
I don't think
we
that's
can
gonna
get
work.
part of the Tiburon in the hole. Once we get those winglets off, we're good.
All right, are you off? You ready?
Yeah, I'm on board.
All right.
You
All
see
right,
there's
so I'm gonna
there's
jump
seat
in
all the way at
and
the
then-
front here.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna fuck off around the perimeter of
See
the
that one?
place.
Right there. That's the gunner seat.
No shit. This here is the gunner seat. Okay. Oh,
Yep,
okay. Yeah. Oh, no, that's a pilot seat. It says. So this would be the
No, that's your
Oh.
gunner seat, man. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
I
That's your gunner
see. I see.
I
You've,
see. Yeah, I
you've
know what
been
you're trying to do.
bamboozled, sir. I think this is a trick.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll see how we do in the trench run here. Just keep in mind, I have, as is TSG tradition, I have a bottle of Jose Cuervo Devil's Reserve. here,
Oh,
so
Well,
very
that'll
good.
just make
Flying
you
it-
fly better.
That's
yeah,
true.
I'm gonna be,
You know
I'm gonna
what?
be the
God
best
damn it. I
pilot right
haven't
now.
bought a bottle of rum in like 6 months. It might be bottle of rum time coming up soon.
Okay, but what
It's
kind
rare
of
for me,
rum?
but I like
I
it.
know it's always just the Bacardi. I'm very boring
I-
with my
I have a
alcohol.
local rum that I really enjoy. It's Siesta Key spiced rum.
Okay.
And that is like, and some people will say do it with Coke and whatever.
Yeah.
I say mix that spice rum with Dr. Pepper and thank me later.
Dr. Pepper. You know what? I've done other rum and Dr. Pepper, and it's okay.
This spice rum, like the spice that this rum has, is just it's so perfect. And when you pair it with the Dr. Pepper, it It's chef's kiss.
Okay. All right.
So we don't have power problems on this boat at all, I guess. Yeah, because you're full of ballistic. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, there's no although now I'm thinking about it. I remember somebody saying that you have to hit some shit with lasers on this.
I don't
so
know
I
about
wonder.
the doors needing ballistics. I don't know about have to for lasers.
Okay.
I'm gonna look it up.
Well, because
that
we've
I
got
have
the
not heard
M80.
about.
Do we have lasers on the M80?
The M80 does have the standard. It's a rental, so it just
Okay.
has the standard repeaters on it.
Okay. Well, so if push comes to shove, we can do a little zip around in that to
Yeah,
like.
I think I
to
have
crack shit
one
open.
accidentally one laser on the back of this fucking thing.
Let me have a look back there.
I thought I switched them all out, and it's can't remember.
I
what it
thought I
was.
closed the back door when I came in, but let me just cycle
It's,
all of that again.
It's the remote turret, I think, in the back. So that's.
Hmm.
Let me get up and check it out. I haven't even used the remote turrets before yet. And there's some crazy controls that I don't understand yet. At the pilot seat, where you can change what controls what, and it's like, wow, that's more power than I thought they would give you.
Okay.
It's a neat ship. It's a shame
I'm
that they
looking around at the buttons in the layout of the cockpit now. This is all new to me.
Okay. Well, I also have not fucked with it at all. And now that you got one, I don't know what to spend my money on in the game, because that was what I was saving up for. All right, where is...
Oh, you were specifically saving up for a Redeemer? That's funny.
Well, yeah, because we need it for TSG, and then you got it. So now I don't know what to do for this. I mean, okay, in 4.9 we've got the instanced on foot combat coming up, right? That's going to be a big deal. I don't know what the loot special is going to be there. I guess probably the heavy armor that's coming out. I guess that's where we'll get that. And then
I'm excited for more FPS and instancing in general for servers.
Man, I got to tell you, I don't like instancing. All right. I've been playing MMOs since before instancing was a thing. I was an EverQuest guy back in the day. And the nothing destroys MMOs like instancing. Because
I get it.
The fact is, you just don't run into people. Like, the whole reason that an MMO is cool is because you can be, out and about, and then you just run into somebody. And if all the good shit is instanced, then that'll never happen. Like, ever.
So I'm not too worried about that, because that's why, the executive hangars exist. There's always going to be open sandbox kind of things to encourage that hybrid PvE, PvP experience.
Well, yeah, but that's just it. Like, the real PvE,
but I
PvP
get it. For
stuff.
server stability, if we're ever going to have large fleet battles, like standard, like that, that's the only way we keep the servers from lighting on fire, man.
Well, I mean, that's the actual challenge on this game.
Oh, yeah, we lost the M80 out the back. Luckily, I have a marker for it if we need to go get it, but it fell out the back of your head.
All right, well, too bad for that.
They're going to have to fix that before the Kraken comes.
They really are. They really, really are.
Oh, this is a nice view.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, we got to get in there.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Damn, I still got hit by that.
Wow. All right, tranquility.
Why don't you stop bitching, you fucking NPC?
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, man. We need, 3 more crew members, and this thing will be guns a-blazing. This is bitching.
Yeah, I'm just a little concerned about that missile we ate right off the bat.
Oh, is that remote turret slaved? Oh, that's nice. Because I'm seeing the remote turret on the bottom working. That's awesome. Nice. So, yeah, we need less than I thought.
I definitely feel like I have a decent amount of firepower for the pilot seat here, so I don't hate it. I could definitely get used to this.
Yeah, they do need to.
All right, I'm going to pull us up right next to the Tranquility and body block, because otherwise I think it's I'm not killing nearly as fast as I was hoping I would.
Oh yeah, it's a mess out here.
Yeah, no shot. That's a bummer. That bums me the fuck out every time. I really should be... Oh, fuck. Perseus, right. All right, my love. Paladins and Perseuses, please.
All right, I'll try and watch what you're targeting and hit them too.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be a matter of we got to handle the little guys while he handles the big dudes.
Got it.
This guy, I'm just going to leave him because he's disabled.
Good.
Yeah, Perseus is first, then Paladins, if I remember correctly. And then once they're disabled, just get off them and let it sit there.
There we go.
All right, moving on to the Paladin, it looks like. So I don't know if... I'm assuming we have at least one size 5. I don't know if we have what it takes to crack a Paladin with ADPs. We might be wasting ammo until we can get a bigger gun on that.
Okay.
Thankfully, we have a lot of ammo. We do have missiles too. There are now. You'll have to get some distance, of course, but
yeah,
there are EM missiles.
Okay, that
Fortunately,
Perseus
this thing is fast, so I think I can back off.
is not
and
down.
hit him.
Okay.
Size 2 Dominators.
If it cracks the armor enough that we can start doing damage with the Gatlings, that's good enough for me.
I tend to prefer the size 1s just for volume, but the size 2s are pretty damn good. Like I've melted
size 2 is really my favorite. Like when it comes to going low with them, like I don't really mess with the size 1s too much. But, like I said, my training missile boat was the Herald, and that comes with 18 size 2s. So for me, that's more than enough to do, work for a ship that size.
Nice. Someday I will figure out the missiles. Someday.
Well, all right. Actually, one of the things I found that's essential for missiles is high server FPS. If you have low server FPS, it's just a fuck. You just have to leave. You can't get anything done. Because I've been grinding since the last time we played. And I've killed a lot of shit with missiles.
Okay.
In fact, you don't want to spread this around too much, but if you do Gillies 6, you come into the mission, you activate the mission and back up a little bit, and you can just sit at the edge and launch missiles at, I think it was Constellation. It takes about 2 volleys of size 1, and it's out. Then you just mop up. And
my old money farm... Before missiles were even economically viable, what I would do is I bought 2 different Eclipses.
Sure.
And I would rotate insurance frauding the Eclipses while doing intersect bounty.
All right. Well, this Perseus is not shooting anymore, but it's just not fucking dying either.
I'm going to hold off on this Paladin because we can damage its guns. It doesn't seem to be shooting anymore, but we can't really hurt it. Beyond just disabling the weapon.
What are those little dinguses on the back, on the outside? Like I can't.
Oh, that's an Ares. Okay, hang on. Let's handle that Ares. That's a size 7 weapon.
Yeah. That'll be a problem.
Ares is one of those that, for an NPC ship, it's scary, but
yeah,
apparently as a player ship, it sucks dick.
Yeah,
it takes a lot of skill to use it as a player ship. Yeah. One sec, he's going around.
Which is too bad, because it's the kind of thing that would be very cool if it worked.
Yeah, I got excited about it when I saw the size of the gun. I'm like, oh yeah, give me that. I want the Inferno.
I've run the laser variant of it too, and to be fair, like in its role, like if you're not trying to do shit solo with it, and you actually have wingmen to protect you, and while you're working on larger ships, it's great in its role. But it's definitely, it is not the ship for a solo guy to go out. Unless you're in, a weird server status where, every contract you go to, the ships just kind of sit there stable.
Sure,
in which case you can go and farm people all day.
Cool. Yeah, I still kind of want to get one.
They're fun. I mean, I don't hate them, but you definitely have to understand what it's for, and you can't take it out of its lane.
Although, very importantly, if I got one, I'd have to get a new paint for it because that stock paint job, I don't like it. Sad to see. I hate that guy. It's like, oh no, I'm sad. My enemies are being killed. The guy that's trying to murder me died. Oh, real sad. Like, fuck you, dumbass.
Well, I think he's like, I think his story, right, is that he's basically like
pussy?
the Shattered. Well, I think he's also like the guy, like the liaison that worked with Shattered Blade until they went too far up the river, Colonel Kurt style, and now he's like, now he has like, I have to kill them remorse. I think that's kind of his story, is that he used
yeah. I
work
set these
closer
guys
with
up
them.
for this, and then now they're doing what I set them up for, and I'm real upset about it.
Welcome to government work.
Yeah, exactly. No, I only wanted you to kind of do this.
Would be like, yeah, okay, too bad. You're dead now. Don't give a shit. Too bad, so sad.
Dude, I'm all about that life. I was playing a Traveler
Okay, now I
RPG
think
campaign
that's
with
going
Grok
on.
recently. My bounty hunter alias was Wendigo Winchester, and I coined something that I call preemptive bounty hunting, which is I take a bounty, and the guy will already be wanted. He'll have a little bit of a bounty on him, but I will kill him like Iceman hit. Like, if you know the Iceman Hitman kind of story,
Okay.
I would kill the target, put the body on ice, and then use deception and impersonation to create like a Mission Impossible CIA face mask to impersonate the target, and then do false flag attacks and crimes to jack up the price of the bounty so I could sell the bodies for more later.
Nice. So the Osama bin Laden plan.
Yes.
You mean,
yes. What was the conspiracy name that he had? Tim Osman. That's what they called him.
I don't
Tim
know.
Osman.
All right, this constellation looks like it's being difficult. Oh, I wish
I'm
I'd
working on the
made different
fighters now,
choices.
but I'm definitely getting ammo low, so we'll definitely rearm and repair before we attempt the trench run if we get a breather. I don't know when the breather is going to be, though.
I also don't remember. I know there's supposed to be one, right? Like there's phases that it's supposed to go through. Holy shit. I can't get all right. I wonder if I should hop on the deadbolts instead, because I cannot turn fast enough to let the laser do its work on these guys. I'm going to try it. Let's try it. While I have some chicken and potato at the same time. Delicious.
Yeah, you know, it would be nice to have a small missile that you could activate at very short ranges. Just a get off you missile that isn't even mounted forward. Like you could have them top or bottom or whatever. That would be nice.
Yeah. On the Ironclad, everybody was so excited about the vertical launch system. And it does look very cool.
We're in space, my brother and Chris.
Exactly. It's all vertical, brother. What do you mean? All right, where are we at? Constellation.
I definitely like the idea of surprising somebody that is in an angle they think is safe, and then bam, they're very much not safe.
Right. Yeah. Now that's always good.
Oh, this guy's gonna get melted in a second. Have some stick time, fucker. Goodbye. Yeah, I still have a pretty good amount of ammo.
I wish they had made different choices. I've got about two. So 2 of my weapons are empty. 2 have 2,000 rounds left. So I don't know. Like, I don't know the composition of what's what here. So I don't really know what I'm working with. I just know mostly 80B.
Yeah, 84Bs. That's 84Bs and shredders. At least that's what it's supposed to be.
So yeah, it would be the shredders that ran dry on ammo.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the size 3s. I like shredders. They're fun. You can steal shredders off of those boarding action ships, and that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Shredders and sawbucks used to pretty much be the meta. So for like, if you were running Hornet Gang, What you would see almost
Horny
entirely
gang.
is revenants in the size 4 slots. You would see shredders in the size 3 slots, and then you would see the shredder's younger brother, the sawbuck, in the 2 slots.
Mm-hmm.
Very great weapons. Yeah, that's another reason why it's like I like that cannons have a place, but I don't like being shoehorned into having to use them because
Right.
I really like the shredders and the sawbucks and the gatlings. It's a lot
Sure.
of fun.
Sure. It's
Yes.
just I what I do like is that the armor really seems to matter. Finally, right? Like, okay, constellations for example, I'm shooting a constellation right now. It's being a bitch. Constellations seemed like the bitchest of bitch ships until this patch because, like, I don't know, they died just as easy as anything else. But the fucking armor, like, really matters now, you know?
And armor should matter.
And it should, yeah. And so all of a sudden, this time I realized, like, oh, that's what this motherfucker's supposed to be like? Okay. And, like, you know, not to mention, of course, I'm just enjoying my own ridiculous, my own utterly absurd, way over the top armor deflection that I have on the Idris, where, like, no, I have to be hit with capital weapons to feel anything. But, like, and that's very nice. But it's not such a vibe as the rest of it. This, you know, just everything has such a fucking tanky vibe now. Now, of course, that does mean, like, yep, I'm all about the cannons. Is he going to crash into the fucking Tranquility? No. Good.
Tranquility is taking heavy fire. Repeat.
No, I understand Tranquility's taking heavy fire.
Need some protection.
Yeah, maybe the Tranquility can stop being such a little bitch.
Maybe the Tranquility can start repairing a little bit instead of standing
Yeah,
there.
exactly. My God, dude.
Okay, I guess you got the attention of that constellation. Who else is flying around and actually like?
Oh, we're gonna blow his ass up in a minute. He's not gonna last much longer from this.
Yeah,
there he
he's
goes.
done, but I'm under 500 rounds, so it's gonna be.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to the top turret
all-
because I am nearly out on this one.
Yeah, you are about to be the only
Alright.
offensive capability we have for a while until we're ready to rearm and repair.
Well, here,
He looks like
if
he's
y'all want to
spinning out.
jump out and jump back, I mean, that's not the end of the world. I'm here. I got and we're like,
If you feel, I mean, I don't see more ships spawning up. So if we don't hard kill them and you just kind of leave them in a soft kill
Yeah.
state, maybe we'll be lucky here.
yeah, I think
I
so.
guess it's better
We'll
that
just
we
leave
get
them
this out
soft
of the way
killed.
sooner rather than later. So hang on, let me see where our closest shit is, and
Yeah.
we'll make a leap.
Oh well, no. There's the next wave jumping in right now.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem.
Yeah.
It
Well, I got
is.
full ammo on top now.
What is the top turret for reference?
Again, 84 Bs.
All right, I mean that's fine enough for now. Yeah.
I got no visuals.
We will. Yeah. So you're on my top. All right.
All right. I'm sure
we'll
there's a
continue to
Perseus in
focus
this
on the
group
small stuff.
somewhere.
Anyone can lend a hand. Need some protection.
Hello. Man, that guy shouldn't just stand there, should he?
He's gonna do it because he's in a Scorpius, and that means he's lazy.
Ha!
Sad to see.
Stupid bitch.
Nice.
Man, we are pretty durable though. Like, fuck.
I've got to say, these shield generators, I look at. It's almost good enough that it's gonna make me complacent and forget that the shields are a thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's really what I'm worried about. Is the shields on this seem that good?
Nice.
There's a
Well,
lot of
as
them.
far as worries to have, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, yeah,
They fuck-
that's one of those good problems.
Oh no, my gear's
Oh,
too
I see a
good.
Corsair.
Yep.
Steak is too buttery.
Steak too buttery.
Wait. My steak too. God damn it! I fucked it up.
That's all right. It's
Well,
steak
the
too
buttery
juicy. Steak too
is
juicy.
fine. Juicy. My lobster. I don't eat. Fuck
I don't eat that
lobster, man.
slave food. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's a big. What's it called?
Paladin. Fat boy.
Uh-oh. No, it's a Drake ship. The
Corsair.
Yeah, we're
Thank
on the
you.
Corsair.
Yes.
We're probably better off going for the Corsair because I think it has shittier armor than the,
Yes. Gotta be. Then the Holy fuck. Well, and the paladins keep trying to ram me, which is wild. And they're actually like moving the ship. That's also wild.
So your butt shield's about to be
dude,
gone.
those
Mr.
things
Corsair.
are. Was that like a quad size 5 on the top? That's actually what I should be
Yes.
saving up for. Those paladins are nuts.
See, I only ever flew one once, and I died very quickly in it. And I was like, oh, I thought everybody loved this thing. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, the idea is you spend most of your time flying evasively, and you let your quad size 5 and the gunner do all the work.
Yeah. I suppose so.
You treat it that way, and that thing is scary.
Son of a
Okay.
bitch.
And the other thing, not that I ever got a lot of use out of that, but the other gimmick is that the turret gunner can transition the turret from top to bottom angles.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Now,
Well, I just didn't realize it was a quad 5 either. I guess quad 5.
I'm pretty
would
sure it's a
shred.
quad 5. It's something ridiculous. That thing has a retard amount of firepower for the gunner.
Okay.
So
Well, I
that's
do
a
like
very-
that.
That's like one of the scariest 2-man ships in the game that you can run, I think.
Okay.
But how about we fuck up one of his engines? Then he goes around in circles.
Hell yeah.
And then he slams into a rock.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, the Gillies missions where you take what are they, Gladius?
Yeah.
You fuck them up and they start spinning faster and faster. I just let them go.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, have fun spinning. Oh, he went into a
That
rock.
only becomes a problem when you need to kill something for the mission objective to complete.
Oh,
By
yeah.
And you forget about it. You kill everything else, and you're like, "Where's the last dude?
Where's the
last
spinny
dude?"
guy?
He's 400 kilometers that direction.
Have fun. Today we're going to go over what we call the U-shaped search pattern. You're going to have fun. All right.
And now, some size 7s.
Yeah,
Get
this poor
thumped,
Corsair's
son.
Getting his butthole all torn up.
Yeah, we'll rearm after this kill because we're definitely a little low on DPS right now.
Oh yeah, you can tell it goes slower when you don't have as many guns. on
Oh,
the bitch.
shit. Red phone.
Too bad he doesn't need those wings.
I mean, in theory, he kind of does. Thank God that he can't unfold them because that's where his size 5s are. And that's the nice thing about NPC Corsairs is so long as their wings are folded, their size 5 weapons are not in play. It's just the quad 4s, which is still dangerous, but not as dangerous.
Wait. No, he's not dead. He's getting there. He's really close.
Tranquility
He's
is
red.
taking heavy fire. Repeat, heavy fire.
Just trying to
Giving us a little
keep it
more
on his
life.
butt. There. Oh darn. I was hoping to soft kill him. Oh well.
All right, let me make sure. All right, we're set course for Stanton Gateway, so I'm going to go ahead
Didn't
and
jump.
go and rearm.
All right, I'm gonna get up physically and go pee real quick.
Yep, now's a good time to do that.
And I'm back. Goodness.
Welcome back. We are RTB for ammo.
All right. All right. What is RTB? Actually, explain the acronym to me.
Return to base.
Oh,
it's
okay, okay, yeah,
that's Flyboy speak for that.
I gotcha. What was the... Right. There we go. There we go. Reticle, my beloved. Here we are.
We're not going to last much longer if you don't keep them off us. Need some protection. Tranquility's taken some serious hits.
Cranking them. Cranking.
Shame it had to come to this.
Shame it had to come to this. No, it isn't. Oh, they're staying out of my line of fire. Okay, that is... Oh, they really are. He's just going to hang out right there where I can't see him. Come on up. Come on up. I'll teach you a lesson.
Called a hanger just in case, but it looks like we're lucky. I don't see anyone on the pad.
Nice.
Definitely not minding flying, Wendy. We need essentially 3 people to fully optimize the guns on this, though, right?
Needs to immediately
I think so.
we've sustained critical damage.
Come on up, son.
All right.
Come on up. Don't be scared. There's no need.
Right. I might need Haunt to hop in the pilot seat. He can probably do it from the gunner seat, but I can't access service station services. So
I tried. And oh, there it goes. There it goes. It popped in this time. There we go.
all right, we might need to hit repair twice, but usually everything else goes on the first go.
I hate that.
I know. Yeah, that's
that
been...
one won't move.
I love how cheap
Ammo
everything is now.
done. Yeah, we definitely need a second repair.
Yep, repairing. They actually did a little bit of
We're-
damage.
We are
problem.
good.
All
Well,
right.
it was mainly that first missile. We definitely ate that first missile, even though I popped chaff.
Say la vie. Could have been worse.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
No, it was pretty good.
God, I remember like when I first started playing, and I had the Cutlass Black. Is if I got hit with a missile, that was it. I was just done for. So that's like being able to tank a missile. In my head, missile is one shot kill. So like I was always just horrified, like oh no, and just a billion flares and chaff every time there was a missile noise. And then running the fuck away, and that was it. That was the whole thing.
Yeah, it's the funny thing is I'm kind of blasé about them right now because lately I've been doing a Gillies mission where you have those stealth ships, and every once in a while they'll send a missile, and I'll just like strafe out of the way. It's like, guys, come on, and I'll send a missile back and kill them. It's great.
Nice.
Yeah,
And that's the other benefit of running stealth ships too, is that, like by the time they detect you, you're already within minimum range, and so that's why I
Right,
tend
exactly.
to go for. I tend to opt for stealthy, even if I'm not trying to be the sneakiest dude on the planet. I'm just trying to make it a pain in the ass to lock.
I think that was the last of the
All right, now we're waiting on power relays, boys.
rearm and refuel. It's the least we can do.
Let me just verify that radar didn't get depowered or anything weird, because I noticed that was trying to happen there.
All
All right, we're good.
Our shattered blade were hiding out.
Oh yeah, no
Right.
radar's a bitch.
By their turrets when we tried to attack, so we had to pull back.
Yeah, I'm hyper paranoid about checking shit like that now before I go
That's
burning
good.
into a site. Yeah.
Yeah. Very important.
I didn't get the military radar on it. I went with the competition SNS R7X because of the power usage.
Okay.
It's just easier to run it lower, and I didn't feel like we were going to need that extra distance.
We don't have we have an extra power pip that I can't put into anything even if I wanted to. So it's yeah.
Well,
you
I could
gotta-
always. I have a
you-
bunch of those.
You've
Yeah.
definitely
Swap one in.
got a decent enough setup.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, and the power plants are stock. Like most of the shields are stock, power plants are stock, coolers are stock. It's all military grade stuff, so it's pretty fucking good.
Good.
Nice one.
And yeah, that's the thing. The basic military, even the C grade military stuff, is usually good enough for government work.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Exactly.
it's like as good as top grade civilian stuff a lot of the time. It's kind of amazing.
Close enough. Like a few things, like I know if you change out, so like if you went for top grade civilian shields rather than military shields, you'll take a tiny hit to maximum shield capacity, but your recharge rate will definitely go up. So that's one of the
yeah.
things that I will go for eventually, but it's not like critical. It's not like I feel like, oh, I gotta get the Gucci civilian shields. It's like, that it would be nice, and it does make a little bit of a difference, but it's not the end of the world if you don't get it.
Okay.
Nice job taking that out.
I love those fiery explosions when we hit those doors. I have no idea what we're doing right now, but it sure is fun.
Okay, that's y'all good. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't even realize you were back yet.
Yeah, you might want to hit. Yeah, if you can hit those turrets that are just blapping on us.
Nope. If I come over the horizon at all, they're gonna smoke me with the fucking anti.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking to you at all.
The capital penis.
Mm-hmm.
You are definitely stay safe. Matter of fact, I'm gonna burn out real quick and let our shields regen before we get the other power relays. But yeah, we're doing just fine right now.
Okay. Cool.
Starting to really love the ship.
I'm actually surprised we managed to get that many before I had to pull out and wait a second. So like, yeah, this ship is it's winning me over.
Yeah,
And
she's a flying tank.
Well, yeah, and I mean, it's fun to fly too. Like you've got a decent amount of firepower as the pilot.
Yep, and it's faster than I think most people are expecting. It's an attack helicopter.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's tough for me to fly because it has a lot of mass, so I'm not used to it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. See, the mass
so
I like. I
got
just
to
wish I
be
had
careful
a better
about slowing it
curve.
down. But yeah, that's my experience. Every time I've ever chased one of these in the wild, it just pulls away from me, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I thought this was a big boy boat. What's going on here? And yeah. It's like when you play Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and you make like a really retarded battle cruiser early on that can go like 30 knots. That's what it feels like to me. That's really what it feels like.
I have no idea about what that game is, but I believe you.
Me either.
It's a fun game where you get to design boats and run a navy from kind of the grand strategy perspective.
Okay. Any like grand strategy where you get to design your units, I love.
It's also the other thing about it, and I'll actually call this kind of a bonus, because due to the fact that it's a dead game out of development now,
yeah,
the modding scene will never like have to worry about updating their shit for the update that the devs put out.
Sure.
So the mods for it now have gotten pretty good. Like one of the best mods out there is also has like an alternative history flavor to it, where you play like as the Byzantine Empire rather than the Ottomans.
An alternative history.
Yeah, you actually get the Byzantine Empire in that mod. So that's definitely a fun game that you can put a lot of hours into if you're just looking for something solo to fuck around with.
Well, the game that I need to be spending all of my solo gaming time on is learning to fucking edit shorts, unfortunately. Like, I need to be able to I need to just fucking grind out, because every one of my podcasts should have, like, I don't know, 50 fucking shorts coming out of it, I'm very witty. What the fuck?
I need to pair you with my buddy Tommy, because he's in the same boat. Like, he should be doing that, and I think he's trying to like get someone on board to do that for him now. But he's in that same boat where it's like he's been doing this podcast for years, and he should be.
This is the guy you were talking about before, right?
Yeah. He's a fun dude. Like his whole thing when he really like broke out on the scene is he interviewed all the doctors that were critical of COVID.
Yeah.
Like even Rogan knew who they were and stuff like that.
Sure.
And he also, interviews like a lot of, like Delta special operations kind of guys and stuff like that. I've never done this trench run real quick, so I'm just going to stage for a moment until I know we're all ready for it.
Sure.
I'm
good.
In that same boat. He should be doing that kind of stuff. All right, all right, Hunt, you let me know when you're ready, because I don't even know what the meta. I recall someone saying before that we shouldn't shoot every cooling unit we see, and that there's like some kind of target priority.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know. I don't know what the case
No.
is.
So the reason for that is every time you blow something up, you're going to take distortion damage. Okay.
Yeah.
So. And if you lose the ship in the trench, you're fucked, because you can never get it out, right?
So I should like do baby shit of blowing up what I can and leave really quick and then go back in.
Yes. Well, but the reason the ship you're in is the best ship for it is that it's going to be a really tight fit, but you've got the highest HP power supplies. So watch your tail. Fly nice and easy, fly nice and boring, and let your turret gunner chew shit up And when you get to 50% distortion, fuck off out of there, right back the way you came.
Aren't there are 3 different tubes into the center, right?
Yeah, there's 3 different tubes. And you just go
so
nice
you can go
and
in
boring.
one and out the other, or another.
Yeah, you should be just going through and through.
Yeah. So you're just making a run through it. You're not trying to beat it the first time.
So it's
through.
on you to shoot then. All right. I'm just gonna fly. And can you see our distortion damage? We're at 19 right now. I should probably double back real quick, but
I don't know that you'll be able to turn it around. Yeah, cooling units.
Oh my god, those things melt fast, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. They're not tanky. It's just that you got to tap them and then keep moving. And
so the runs I saw of those things, they took quite a bit to blow those things up, and we are melting them in seconds.
Hell yeah!
Like I've never seen anybody take them out that quick. So this
you're fully loaded.
Nuts for this.
Yeah. This is why I was harping on that ship.
You were right.
Perfect.
You were right. I was skeptical because of the tail, but it's actually. I watched a guy take a Redeemer through here, and I think he was just a moron.
Well, that'll happen.
Like he hit the fucking tail so hard he spun around and killed himself.
Yeah. Well, you got.
All right. I think I need to go back out the way we came because we're close to 50%.
All right. Well, if you can do that, then do that. But just do not get stuck in.
So
there.
I'm in a core. Yeah, I'm in a core room now. And I could probably navigate to another line to attack, but we're at like 49%.
Yeah.
So
No, not more attacks, just to get out. You just got to get out. Whatever is the chillest way to leave, do that. And then get your distort down and then make another run.
Yeah, I wonder if we should go in another hole, Giggity.
Heyo. Yeah, this mission is a 3-holer, so
But it is actually,
it is
kind of useful.
Yeah, of course.
Because you could just go down. It's a shorter path, going in and out one hole. Oh God, man, I swear I'm not trying.
I
to
swear
make
to
that
God,
sound dirty.
I'm a very say-so boy. It's been very fun.
I was trying to make it dirty the first time, but subsequent times it just out
happened.
That way.
Yeah, it just came out that way, and then went back in
nice.
that way.
Oh man, you're good with that hole.
Can't believe we got some dangerously high distortion on the way back out too. So that was.
Oh yeah, what'd you get up to? What'd you get up to?
About let's call it 90%. So that was pretty.
Awesome.
That was a little bit spooky there.
Perfect. Well, let that shit bleed off. Oh, what's this? There's an arrow that's alive.
Still down, so I might need to cycle.
Yeah, you got power cycle shit.
Yeah, hang on.
Just watch out. There's an arrow chasing you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of evasion real quick while we
shoot
get our
his balls
shield.
off in a minute.
Smoke his ass. Rolled and smoked. Oh. Oh, okay, good.
Quit going up so high, you cock ass.
Cock ass.
Shit. You go to the top, gonna kill this motherfucker.
Get him.
Damn it. Oh, wait, I've got a bat gun. I'm a dumbass. Let's get on that remote turret.
Oh, you're pulling up on another entry point anyway.
Point,
yeah. All right, 2 seconds. I'm gonna step away.
Now, I'm gonna let you focus on the shooting this time because with how close we got to distortion, I'm definitely gonna focus more on flying a little bit fast.
All right.
Let me know when you are good for hitting.
I'm gonna get back in the bottom turret because that seems like the best choice.
Anime.
Is the welcome back? And most of these little, I don't know, testicular things. All right, I'm in bottom turret now. They're on the bottom, so. And man, do they melt fast.
Yeah, good. Yeah, no, you should be able to, like, especially once you actually know the map, you should be able to just roll right on through.
I might have lost the tail.
Well,
good.
That's fine.
That's actually a good thing. I was thinking about shooting it off. Like that could be a valid strategy, is just destroy the tail.
I can't see shit with all this steam, but yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I could not even see that target. Yeah, you know, having a semi like fucking third, or even just some mirrors or little, you know, some kind of view that tells you, hey, here's where you are.
Yeah.
Move over a little bit to the left so you don't run into this fucking thing.
Yeah. Semi third person, or like, God damn it,
Oh no.
any kind of, like a navigation
down.
hollow would make complete sense. Where it's like, hey, all right, we're pinging, and I have a display on my MFD that's showing me what, you know, the vague shape of the ship and shit that's around me. You know, that would
Yeah,
be
it definitely helps being in precision mode when I'm flying through here.
Okay.
But that also means that like I can't see what my distortion level is at,
Oh fuck. Okay.
which is a little bit spooky.
Yeah.
And you know that means that
Well,
I'm
believe it
really
or not,
just flying
they
low
have
and
not
hoping it
stopped
works.
making these ships.
Yeah.
So yeah, right. That's good. So I'm flying back out now through the same route that I came in at, and
Okay.
the only thing is I guess I got to make sure I turn the right way. I guess if I make a left coming out of here, oh shit, never mind. I killed us all. We're all dead. Good news though, I didn't clog up the hole, and the hole that we did is
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't want to ever
It'll be
clog
fine.
up the hole.
Well, I mean, on my screen, y'all are still here. I don't know what's going on.
Honestly,
we're
it
here
felt
in spirit.
it felt like a pretty minor collision that got turned into a major collision because of the previous damage I took with the tail. Like it didn't, especially like when I saw the third person of us blowing up, it didn't even feel like we were at the tight space that I thought we were about to go through.
Okay.
Yeah, you
So-
went from a slight prolapse to blowing out all.
Oh,
your
no.
clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, prolapse sounds more positive than it is. It really, if you don't know what the word means, you're like, oh, okay. He's really good at it, I guess. No. Not at all.
Like I said, though, we'll pull the ship out there again, and
Hell yeah.
Yep. I'm at Lambda, so I'll be a little bit longer, but not too long.
Yeah, just come on down. Bring that
I will
tib
load
you're
into
on.
Terra. Come on. Come on, load in. Quit with the radiation noises. I was inside the ship. Don't.
Oh, the
Oh, we
radiation
are going to
noises.
have an FPS segment, aren't we? So I should at
Exactly.
the very least load up on a little bit more ammo because I'm not getting that back.
That's true. Small FPS section, I guess. I don't think it's
Yeah,
Too
like
terrible.
I said, the only time I've done this mission is that time we were running with the group before. So
Ooh, what is that?
Well, there's just a grounded area where the loot's going to
Oh,
be later, you know.
That was bad. That was crusty for a
yeah, from the
second
sound of
there.
it, it just sounded like you're clearing out like the hangar or the loot room.
Yeah.
So I'll probably fly to Tibby to get back just because I know it has like a really good quantum drive and it's not
Sure.
too fast. And then I'll abandon it somewhere or whatever and just hope it doesn't blow up or what. I don't care. It doesn't. It's only 77K for me to claim it. I really don't care.
All right, Deb.
And at the very least, if there's like another wave of Perseuses and shit that spawn, I can I can use that to help crack the big targets.
That's probably a good idea.
Because
there will be.
the Redeemer.
I know there's going to be at least 3 more Perseuses.
Yeah, so I can assist with those while Hunt uses the Redeemer to go after the fighters.
Hell yeah. My wife cannot fucking believe I just blew my nose on Mike. She made such a fucking face at me.
I don't think we heard it. Or
Perfect.
at least we didn't. I guess
Hell
I don't know
yeah.
if you have push to talk here, so I don't know if you did it on stream mic, but not our mic.
Stream sounds. Almost for sure.
Well, you better do it again so we know.
Ah, yes.
We might have missed it. Maybe you make a funny blowing noise sound. A nose
No,
sound,
it's just
rather.
way
We
too
couldn't tell.
loud. I'm one of those like really, really loud nose blower, really, really loud sneeze guys.
Oh yeah, me too. Well, with the sneeze part. Definitely, I sneeze loud.
Yeah, I'm a loud guy generally.
One and
No-
done.
There, exactly. I'd like to get the whole sneeze out, please.
Yeah, you just blow your fucking head off with one sneeze, and you don't have to sneeze again for 7 days.
Well, that doesn't, unfortunately, that doesn't work as reliably as I wish it would. But
Yeah.
you know,
I may be exaggerating.
See, I have like this generational trauma where I try to like contain my sneezes because my father was such a loud and obnoxious sneezer that I'm like,
hell yeah.
I'm never gonna be that guy. I'm never doing that.
No, you see,
I am going to do that intentionally.
exactly. I know I went the other way, and it was like, I'll show you what a loud fucking sneeze is. Yeah, exactly. I'm making kung fu sounds at these motherfuckers while I'm sneezing.
Yeah, my mom and all of my sisters, they do the machine gun sneeze, and they're all really tiny.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then I sneeze, and they look at me like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, why would you do that?
I know an interesting thing about all that I learned because of the fact that I was also doing a lot of diving is I was at the dentist one day, and you know they're doing their x-rays and everything like that, and they're pointing at the shit, you know, that I'm seeing there, and I'm like, what is that? And they're like, oh, that's like snot. That's like a lot of fucking like compressed snot. And they're like, that's kind of, you know, like that's a lot of it. And I was just like, and then I had to like, you know, like fess up and be like, well, that kind of makes sense because like, you know, I do a lot of scuba diving, and or at least at the time I certainly was. And so like, you know, my sinuses would kind of be under pressure and, you know, end up just fucking, you know, create, you know, like hyper packing snot into essentially my teeth.
Nice, like the back end of your teeth. That's pretty miserable.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Well, I wouldn't have even known about it if you didn't tell me about it, but now I know, so I think about that a lot.
Yeah, I imagine it's one of those. Now I have to think about it.
Yeah, I one of these days I'll figure out how to like DIY at home sinus surgery and just rip half of whatever the fuck is in there out. I hate the schnoz. The schnoz has caused just infinite amounts of that right there.
Yeah, well, I suspect we just don't belong this far down because like the last time I went to Colorado, I didn't have allergy problems at all.
Oh.
So I think we're just, you know, we're too far south. We need to be way up in the fucking Nordic mountain fucking air, man.
Listen, and it is true that once it's actually like cold outside, I can finally breathe. So that's probably true. That is probably exactly what the problem is. So my my Bond villain plan has got to be, how do I create a another small ice age? How do I
Yes.
do that, you know?
Yes.
That's gonna
I'm right
be
there with yes. Let's do that.
Okay, I don't know how to explain what just happened, but my M80 just teleported back to my very large hangar.
Okay.
And because I was calling up my Tiburon, and it blew up because it spawned in the section where the ASOP terminal is, not the hangar itself. So it couldn't actually fit in the elevator ASOP terminal. So it just came back here and blew up. So I guess I could take the M80 back. I mean, but I don't know if it's really worth it because
I don't know. Yeah, dealer's choice,
Tiburon's
brother.
more likely. The Tiburon's going to get back faster, and it has a higher chance of surviving if I abandon it.
I guess so, yeah.
And the best part is it only cost me $77K to ditch. So
that's
it's like,
that's not so bad.
As far as big boats go, like that's a pretty. I didn't even know how cheap it was going to be to reclaim when I bought it, and that's just another added benefit to me of why it's a great sub-capital.
Yeah, Mr. Knight, the allergies, dude. It's nonstop, man. It's not like probably 10 months out of the year. I have just fucking.
Yep.
I'm the same way as you. Like, I breathe so much better in the cold, and that's why it's been like a lifelong struggle for me to be Florida man, because I'm allergic to being in Florida.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Matter of
yeah.
fact, like if I go out and like I rolled around in the grass and shit
Oh,
like
you're
that,
dead.
Oh yeah.
yeah, like I break out in hives if I
All right.
roll
So the
around
question
in
is,
grass.
what the fuck are we doing? Why are we fucking here?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I know. We're just gonna have to fucking.
You know what?
We can go conquer
actually,
Canada, I think.
Well, I was looking
I mean,
at
conquering, yeah. There's a big part of Canada that's about to have like a separation kind of separatist movement
Yes.
anyway. So
yeah,
we just
Alberta
have to
is
be
not
the
happy.
advisors that go in assist them with becoming an America-friendly kind of buffer state, and you know we can carve out our own fiefdoms there.
That's not a bad idea. Plus, I hear there's good gold mining up there.
I know some Green Beret types that are already kind of pre-staged for this in Idaho. I could float the idea.
That, gosh, what a scam that would be. We'll shortlist that scam. That's a good scam.
That's a great
return.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode. The gang wages unconventional warfare in Canada.
All right.
I think Alberta is pretty primed.
It does seem to be, and I can't blame them. Like, holy fuck, I can't imagine. Like if.
The
like
trucker
Texas
convoy
has
really
enough.
sold that home,
It
right?
really did.
Of where that's going. And also, speaking of contacts, Tommy actually knows. What was it? Dr. Hodgkinson. He actually knows one of like the Canadian doctors that was like leading the charge on the convoy. So not only do we have like the Green Beret elements coming from the U.S. side, we've already got the local resistance contacts to like, make this work. We can make this work, fella.
You know what? Surely arranging this live on Twitch is the worst way.
It'll be fine. Dude, it's Canada. What are they going to do? They're going to send Dudley Do-Right riding on a horse backwards.
That's true.
On a moose. On a moose.
A moose.
On a moose.
Sorry, it's a moose.
Speaking of moose, I was actually looking at real estate in Moose Neck, Maine. And oh my God, it was this beautiful split level house. And it was, by our standards, it's fucking cheap. It was like $433,000. It had a pond. It was near the ocean.
Oh,
which
man.
I don't care so much about the ocean, but the air is clean.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude.
Yeah, the sea breeze is so nice.
I was blowing through properties and I found a spot in Maine, and I don't want to move to Maine, but I found a spot and it was like on 125 acres, and it was like,
oh yeah,
$300,000.
Oh my
and like
God, that's
the
nothing.
dude's house. Okay, so this house was like, the way they were selling it was like, it's the last house on the street, 120 acres, and and all the pictures are showing like it's definitely, this is a man, his wife, and his 8 homeschooled kids, right? Because there were like the bedrooms were done up in like, it was like a 3-story situation, and one of them was definitely underground level,
My favorite.
But like each of the bedrooms had like 3 twin beds in it, shoved up against different walls, and like it's just crammed with little kid stuff. But one of the rooms, and it was obviously in the basement, right? One of the rooms was definitely the classroom, and there's like a mannequin that's in full fucking armor, and there's a wall full of books, and I'm reading the titles of these books and like, okay, this shelf is all like history books that you would, teach kids out of. This shelf is all shit that like History Channel 2003 would have been very big in. And then this shelf right here is the one that tells me why you're listing this privately instead of through a real estate company because Israel is not getting not one fucking dime of this house sale. Let me tell you something, brother. There's some historical firearms mounted on the wall.
Oh,
if
so
you get
he's
my
got
meaning.
the John Mearsheimer and Stephen Walt book on the shelf. That's what you're telling
I'm telling you that he knows exactly when the Federal Reserve started, and he knows exactly why the Titanic sank. There's no question.
All right. Your wife mentioned the house was tiny. How tiny are we talking about?
No, the house was not actually tiny. It was small-ish compared to some of the, okay, because this was
they
in the
build
midst
up
of,
there, so yeah, it's
yeah, you have to. But it was, well, yeah, the rooms looked smaller than they were because there were 3 beds crammed into each of them. You know, like it was definitely, the house was overfull. Like, for sure, I understand why they're moving. Their family got too big for that home, which is a shame because it's on an incredible amount of acreage. Most of it is forested, you know. There's like,
Yeah, that's so crazy to me though, because you know what I would do if the house wasn't big enough? I just add on.
Well,
I've done
yeah,
that.
I know,
It's
but
that
that's
big a
not what
deal.
he's doing. Like, I don't think that's this guy's speciality.
Well,
if
kids,
you catch my
you two
vibe.
kids are at that age where it's time for your coming of age ritual. You're going to be camping out in the yard for a while you learn the skills of survival.
So
Yeah,
my
yeah.
parents actually learned how to do all that shit from books in the goddamn library.
Yeah,
They went from no construction experience to like building a house.
yeah.
So it's totally
Many
possible.
such cases, actually. Yeah, that was.
No, I
a
know,
lot of the
man.
A lot of the people that like went through the '70s and stuff like that, they all had that fucking Ted Kaczynski art. Like my martial arts instructor when I was a teenager coming up, that was his whole. Like when we got to see like his family album of like the '70s, he's like, here's this cabin I just fucking built in the middle of the woods. Here's this bus that I like renovated into a mobile home. Like, you know, that's the way you know, and you know, God bless them. Those were
for sure.
We talk shit about some of the elderly, but you know, that part of the elderly, they had it going on.
They did. Some of them really got on it, you know. But you know, these folks were choosing to move. Okay, fine. But like,
yeah,
either that or maybe they got popped. So one of the two. But like, I believe the former rather than the latter, because there did not seem to be terrible disarray. Although I am not insensitive to the concept that wherever I go, like, okay, if I try and genuinely like find a home somewhere to buy, whatever I end up with, it's pretty decent odds that it's going to be fucking Fed influenced anyway at this point, just because it would be silly of them not to try and like control where I'm going to be by making sure that, oh, well, no, the very best deal and it's a perfect fit for you and it's right over here, you know, and just make sure that I see it, kind of a thing.
You know, well, and that's really the main thing there is, you know, having good signals intelligence capability to pick up stray RF signals from any, you know, wireless bugs or anything like, you know, that's just where good old paranoia skills come.
Sure. Well, and I'm not even worried. Okay, look, so I've mentioned this before, but like it's come up again a couple of times recently. Like I was trying to explain to my wife that like, okay, the highest strata of glowies obviously know exactly who the fuck I am. There's no hiding from those guys. And whatever they want to hear me say, they'll hear. Fine. But all lesser degree of glowy essentially has no fucking idea and either wouldn't care, you know, they would just make a call about like, hey, what the fuck is this guy doing? And then that would go to the highest level of glowies who apparently like me just fine, or otherwise they would have already, you know, dropped a meteor on my head.
So that was that's been my strategy all along, is kind of going the elite capture approach, because through my buddy Tommy and everything, who interviews like all these former CIA ground branch guys and Green Berets and whatnot, it's like I've just started feeding all of my intelligence and like all the shit that I've been like before people even knew where Ukraine was on a map or about
Yeah.
biolabs that are being talked about now.
Right.
Like, I had Russian-based reporting on that going back to 2018. So
Word.
I've been on this way before anyone knew what COVID was or what the war in Ukraine was. And I've just been feeding all of that to like former ground branch dudes. And so that's why I feel relatively like I feel safe and bold enough that I mouthed off to my local state police fucking counter-terror guys about how they're welfare queens and bitches in the counterterrorism world, incapable of mentally grasping the true threats out there.
Oh no.
And I just act like that openly because I went well out of my way to make sure that I befriend the scariest people in intelligence.
Sure,
and
sure.
everyone else just has to deal with it.
God damn it. See, I'm actually not out there trying to piss off the other levels of glowies. That's not the point, because they can still just be cunts and make a terrible time for me.
I'm Irish blooded. Like, I'll just dox myself. I don't care. I'm an O'Neill. Okay. So like we have a very long history of killing people.
As you do.
Oh my God. Yeah. I've been very impressed with the ability of Irish and Scottish when it comes to holding a grudge over time, and in particular the Scottish. Yep. There was a Scot girl, she half Native American, half Scottish girl that I used to know, who didn't mention any of it until for one reason or other someday the fucking Campbells came up in conversation. And I think this was literally someone put a can of soup on the counter and she was like, nope, and fucking threw that shit out a door immediately. Didn't even throw it away, just like, fuck them and I'm going to tell you all about it. And it's like, okay. And it turned into like a 4-hour, here's what the fuck they did to my family 800 years ago or whatever the fuck it was. And it's like, okay, all right. Well, I mean, I'm sure they're not the same people. And she was like, nope, they're the same motherfuckers. I know exactly who they are. And it's like, okay.
So,
all right.
So funny story about that. And I'm not giving away any secret sauce or inside baseball. Yeah. Okay, the guy that I'm about to talk about, he's been very public on podcasts about this. He's a former Green Beret targeting not officer. He was a senior enlisted guy, but he's more of an officer in his post-military career now. In many ways, but he was raised to essentially believe he was Irish for most of his life, and then he had like an identity crisis, finding out that he was actually English, and now he wants to like save English civilization in England and all that shit.
Nice. Well, he's got his work cut out for him. I'll tell you that. Goddamn.
Right. I was like, I kind of, for reasons I'm willing to support the mission, but you understand why I'm skeptical, right? Well,
the crown's not
him and
doing
I kind
shit
of bonded
right now.
over that because he understands exactly what I am as an Irish autist that has mostly quit drinking. That makes me one of the scariest people on the planet.
An Irishman who doesn't drink, that should horrify everyone. Yes.
Yeah, it's like it's like tonight is one of those rare occasions where it's like I'm making it kind of a TSG tradition. Have a little bit of booze just to loosen the old, grease the social wheels. So I don't actually know which one of these things I've gone into and which one I need to
That's
go
all right.
in.
There's plenty of killing. You can go in one and out the other.
If I look indecisive, it's because I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. But yeah, we kind of bonded over that because like I'm basically in a grudge match against the deep state because the intelligence community didn't roll out the red carpet for me as I believe they should have, because I view myself as an aristocrat in the American Anglo Empire.
Sure. Okay.
And if Hunter Biden can have the whole red carpet rolled out for him, I deserve at least that, if not more.
That looks good.
Well, listen, I'm not going to disagree. By all means, you're certainly welcome to it, as far as I'm concerned. Now, but I'm not the one you have to convince anyway.
Well, that's why I'm not waging a war against you.
We've been in this one.
There you go.
Yes, we have been in. We are turning around, and we are leaving.
Well, no, they all go through and through, man. You can through and through.
Oh, well, that's nice, but the build up.
That's true too. Yeah.
Is definitely cumulative. So I'm trying to be
Yeah.
strategic about making sure I go into the right one because I've done 2 out of 3. Like we died, but we died on the way out of the last one. So I
Oh, well then
know
here,
it's
I
not
know which
that
one. I know
tunnel.
which one is supposed to be. Then here, it's because it's not. I think yeah, it's this. Here, I'm laser pointing at it. It should be that one.
I don't think I'm on your side, so I can't see it. But I'm using the data that I have from the one we went in to where my body is, and I'm going to look on the opposite side of that because I 2 out of 3, right? Like I
Right.
think it's 3, right? Like it's
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
Yep, it's
Or is it
3.
4?
Definitely 3.
Definitely 3.
Yeah,
there-
if you drink too much, there might be 6.
right. Yeah, right. Well, 8. You know, if you're going to go for double, you want to see double.
Yeah, you want doubles. Let's go.
I've never been that drunk before.
Well, you think you're seeing double, but you're seeing triple. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
You will say that you're seeing double, but the reality is you're seeing triple, and that's just because nobody in like drunk media will ever say that they're seeing triple. They always say that they're seeing double. So even though you're seeing triple, you're saying that you're seeing double.
Right. You're just leaving that last one off.
I think this is it. Yeah.
It's gotta be. It
Yep,
says
there's
there's
one.
44% of the cooling units left, so there might be one missed out of the other spots. I don't know how much. I guess one.
It is possible. Yeah.
Well, one of them was 6%, so you got 7 of them left. Get
Oh
their ass.
shit! I just
What?
destroyed an engine trying to get that one. All right, we're gonna turn around after this. Oh wait, no. Okay, we're mostly good. All right. 27%. We'll get a few more, but we
Hell
did
yeah.
take a little bit of engine failure trying to get that one.
Nice and easy.
Can't hit that.
That looks like
Beyond
okay.
it.
It's on the air.
Got it. All right.
Oh, 27%.
Let's see. We are at 37. I don't see anything targetable in front of us. Is the problem?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna turn us around because that's that. Well, I guess I could go farther in, but we risk losing the boat. So
Oh,
I'm
well.
gonna go ahead and pull us. I'm gonna at least try to reset our.
Actually, yeah,
level.
get out and then go over to the Idris and set your spawn over there, maybe.
Yeah, no shit. Well,
Oh, there's a up
Well,
above. There's a cooling unit.
the problem is my M80 isn't even in it there, so I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not getting out of the Idris to do anything.
yeah, that's
It
true.
would just be I would be better off like setting my spawn at the Stanton Gateway where you're at because A, it's
Yeah.
closer, and B,
That's true.
I'd be possibly getting back on this boat. But I mean, the good news is like from what I'm experiencing here, in theory, this could mostly be a solo redeemer job on the inside. Like, yeah, you definitely want this thing manned in a fight on the outside, but we can get away with
Okay.
it,
That did it.
one man going through. So did you say you saw? Yeah, so I can see it through the rock.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
kind of my strategy is I want to fly closer to the rock and like get an idea for what we missed before we commit.
Yeah, I tried to get to the Top Gun fast enough so I could target it, but because I did not have a shot on it from the bottom.
So, but for sure it was in that tunnel. Okay.
Yeah, it was in there, and it wasn't that far away from the exit. It was just it was.
Well,
above
and
me.
once you've got this shit shut down, then I'm free to go wherever I want around here too.
So then we can then it is viable for me to set my spawn there because then we're pretty much good.
Yeah. We'll have the ground portion.
just gotta be careful because we definitely lost significant maneuvering capability in whatever that engine loss that we took back there. So I'm definitely
you just fly nice and boring.
yeah, we're I don't think we need to go that hard. As long as we're playing it conservative. All right, I see it. 3.8 kilometers ahead.
Get their ass.
Oh, there's one
Beat the
1.5 ahead
shit
too, yeah.
out of them. All right, 16% of
Two more
cooling
down.
units. It says.
More.
1.5 ahead. Oh,
Shit, I don't know what we clipped on, but we clipped on something.
yeah, probably the tail. The tail's a motherfucker.
What the
Yeah.
that's
I
your-
think it was the top turret.
I
actually,
can
because
I
had some
actually can
damage on
see it from here, so we don't have to go any further.
All right, there we go.
11% remaining.
Yeah, now that I am a little bit more familiar, I would probably just take one person in here. Well, I mean, you could take two, but I really only think you need one. The others look like they're too far away, so we need to turn around. Oh, shit. They look like they're in the other tracks, so.
Probably.
In which case, we should probably, once again, RTB for, just the sake of not blowing up.
That's a nice
definitely got
thought,
some
but you're gonna blow up someday.
I mean, I will, but it's also a matter of then I got to buy more FPS ammo for the FPS situation.
That's true. Well, I mean, how much FPS ammo could it possibly need?
And deal with station elevators and the hangar.
Oh my
and
god!
if we can definitely nip
Oh.
that in the bud at a landing pad, I think we're better
You
off.
can tell the distortion getting worse.
Yeah. But that I know we're gonna get out, so I'm not too worried about that.
Third person view would make flying this so much easier.
Right, even if they like, all they really need to do is give you an angle / Reddit, like some kind of UI support for the third person they already have. But
Yeah, they intentionally
I get why
have
they're
not.
not doing that. Yeah. Oh man,
So-
we are spinning so hard when I accelerate. Yeah, we're missing a main thruster. All right. Yeah,
It
we're
happens.
definitely going for
So have
It'll
you
be
ever
fine.
been in one of those luxury cars that it has a bunch of cameras all the way around and it has like a virtualization?
I
of the car and
have
what's
seen
around
that.
it?
That wigs me out so bad. I don't
It
like
is
that.
awesome. Because if there's a fucking kitten somewhere, you see it. Which is something I'm really
Well,
paranoid
that's
about.
yeah. That's important.
Yeah.
I've
experienced.
I
horror
knew
stories. I get it.
a family. Of course, these were kind of stupid people, but they actually backed over one of their own kids.
Oh.
And it's like, this happened when I was a kid, so that has been stuck in my head. So I am
Yeah,
so
man.
fucking paranoid when it comes to backing
And
up.
it's not just kittens, it's also cats in old age when they go
Oh, yeah.
deaf. My father backed over the family cat that had lived to be like 13 14 years old, and it broke his heart.
Of course.
Everyone loved that cat. It really did break his heart that he was the dude that backed it over. Like, he just could not.
No, that would.
I mean,
yeah.
He drank a lot. I mean, he was already a bit predisposed, Irish and everything,
Yeah.
predisposed to being an alcoholic.
As
But
you do.
that was tough.
Yeah. I don't I've had enough unfortunate ends to animals in my life that I think I'm okay now. When bad shit happens, where it's just like so that's
And
what
I mean
did it.
that, and that's how it. I
That's
mean,
too
my
bad.
father was definitely of the age where like he was matured and used to animals that state, but it was the fact that he backed over the cat.
Yeah.
Like, he loved that cat, man. That is the kind of thing that you do have nightmares about. Even if you're mature about it in your conscious mind, that is, I totally understand that that's the kind of shit that you will have nightmares and remember, even when you don't want to.
I don't know. Maybe I just don't make enough mistakes. I don't have like I'm paranoid about that kind of shit to begin with, and so I tend to not to. I don't have to have done it to be extra wary of it, but there's been plenty of bad shit that's happened around me. I was telling this story recently, but I think I might have mentioned it on stream before. But when I was a kid and neighbor poisoned my dogs because he thought they were going to kill his animals, kind of a thing.
Up there with the Charlie Wilson's War kind of intro story right there. Yeah, that'll give you an origin story.
Yeah, well, and it was not a thing where we thought he might have done it. It was no, we found the poison and in the dog bowl kind of a thing. Oh, okay, no, somebody definitely specifically poisoned my dogs. And I was
awful.
8 at the time, And so I was in prime boy and his dog years at 8 years of age. And dude killed my dogs to protect his peacocks and his goats.
Oh, so which age did you? Yeah. So which age exactly did you become John Wick?
Well, as it turns out, his goats and peacocks did not make it through the season through a series of mishaps, and that's really unfortunate. But it
truly unfortunate. Also, we might need a third repair attempt, Haunt, because
they were delicious.
Still weighing. It's still red there.
You know what? I don't think anybody ate them. I just know that by the time it was said and done, homeboy did not have goats or peacocks anymore. So I was telling this story to somebody recently, and they were like, "What the fuck? When you were 8? You did that when you were 8? That was the way you were thinking about it?" It was yeah, what do you mean? What, you wouldn't think that way about it when you're 8? You killed my fucking dogs. What are you talking about? And this dude did not compute that was the situation.
He
it was
thought he was
escalate
to de-escalate, and he did not realize that he just set off an escalatory ladder with no de-escalation.
Well,
by the way, Haunt, we really do need a third repair.
I'm trying. It's taking forever. I don't know what the deal is.
You
might need to cycle out and redo it because I saw you try twice, but the wing is still red. So I would try just pulling the Moby glass down and pulling it back up and see if not, I'll get a hanger.
Well, yeah, and you may actually take off touchback down. I don't know what it is about the takeoff touchdown that
we'll try that.
Makes shit pay attention, but sometimes that works. But yeah, no, it wasn't even an endless escalation thing. It was just oh, that's why. Okay, well, the thing that you were afraid of is definitely happening now. There's no way that your behavior will be rewarded by the universe.
Yes, what we call a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Oh yeah, 1000%. But I don't know, that it's interesting to me when people don't think that way. I guess I do not understand that at all. When it's oh no, these bad things happen, and I just don't want any more bad things to happen.
Dunning-Kruger effect combined with bad chess players. That's all it is.
Maybe, I don't know. And listen, there definitely
are people that think they're smart. There are people that think they're clever, but they do not compensate for second, third order, fifth order effects. And that's exactly what that was. He thought he was going to, he thinks he's a second and third degree level thinker where I'm going to kill this dog and so my shit is safe. And he does not comprehend that he just setting forth a chain of events that is going to cause more of a threat than he ever dealt with.
Well, yeah.
He didn't have a Star Wars name, did he?
He did not have a Star Wars name, but he's also the reason that I know the rock salt thing with shotguns is real. Because there was definitely rock salt bounced off the ground at me on more than one occasion.
Oh yeah, my mother can testify to that. That has always been the way that people deal with teenagers in the shotgun era. Is if you are a teenager causing problems and the old man doesn't want to have to fight you, rock salt.
Yeah. I was. I mean, again, 8 years of age, not quite teenager, a little bit of a gap there. But I had, you know what? I had turned down the next layer up of the Gate Boys was by then once after they had shown up at the house to be like, hi, we're really interested in what your son's up to, and we would sure like for him to come along with us. And, we've got great opportunities for him. And I think that was like I was a 6-year-old. And my mom was ridiculous enough to let me chicken out of that, which I should not have done, probably. Although, I don't know, 50-50. They might have killed me by now if I had been like fully in whatever program they were wanting to put me in at the time. But like, I don't know, when the black suit team shows up,
He really does not want to repair this fucking ship.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, it's giving me the option now, so I'm trying. Okay. I got really lucky when it comes to like the tag programs and the gifted programs because my teachers were so politically correct that when I was given the IQ test and like all of the entry fee, like all
Ben,
the
good
entry
evening.
tests that were supposed to like grant me access to that.
Yeah.
At the same time, while I was qualified to go there, all of the answers that I was giving this school counselor was like red flags that they did not want to deal with. So like my grandfather was a gunsmith.
Okay.
For example. So I was obsessed with in art class drawing like James Bond with a gun.
Yeah, they didn't like that.
Like, when teachers ask me like, what do I want? I'm like, I want a wall full of guns. I want a pegboard that just has every gun,
like all the cool stuff
wanted on it.
Yeah.
So
it's perfectly reasonable.
So
as Haunt turns around and looks behind himself and sees his peg wall of guns, God damn it! What's up, Thuzula?
Clearly, you can see why we get along so well now. So this is weird. It tells me I have no repair fee, but it also
finally playing Star Citizen again. I was able to take off and dock without the game shitting on me, so I figured we'd take a TSG run.
I'm gonna let you have the pilot seat for a moment and just see if you can get the engine repaired there. But yeah, so I got blackballed essentially from all of the gifted shit because basically I passed the IQ test but failed the psych screening, so to speak.
Right.
And because I failed the psych screening, I was always like, if you remember, the troubled kids would be like put on contract or whatever, or if, like, you're always on contract trying to earn gold stars, or if you remember like Malcolm in the Middle, you remember the teachers like they didn't know what to do with Dewey. And they put all of the troubled kids and the retarded kids in the same class kind of thing. Yep. That's exactly what happened to me. There was like one container that they put all of the retards and the troublemakers in one container, even though they had very different, capabilities.
Yeah.
And so that really sold it home to my parents that I should just be homeschooled and left to my own devices.
Yeah, of course.
And that was
there
really
we go.
The best thing that ever happened to me.
You got it?
Or we get use third person to check. If the engine is there, we're definitely good.
I'm already out of the seat.
All right, I'll check. Shit, I grabbed fire extinguisher by accident.
Ooh, Thuzla, you got the full blueprint set. I do still need a fancy kill shot. I don't know how much a fancy kill shot is. Or the souped up deadbolts too.
Nope, the engine's still fucked.
Damn it.
That's fucking weird, man.
You got to store it and pull it back up, brother. If it's repaired, you're gonna have to store it, pull it back up.
So what I'm gonna have to do, because this is my hangar, so I've got to get us out of here, and I'm gonna hand you pilot control so that you can take your own hangar.
No, you can store it.
And it'll go to his store.
No, it won't go to his storage. Pull it up. It should just go into your... If you store it, it'll store on yours.
All right, well, I guess it doesn't matter if we disembark. The hangar doors are opening, but we can just disembark then and ignore that.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that's part of the whole thing with 4.8 is that you get to put your shit away. Ooh, Thuzla, he's got all the
big
deadbolts.
problem with me learning the nuances of 4.8 is it's been so fucking unstable.
It has. It's been all fucked up. Oh, he's got the military shields. Thuzula.
Well,
I'm gonna have to
alright,
grind
so
for these parts, brother. I'm gonna
my-
need some good shit.
my experience grinding has been the game actually works great as long as you watch the server, and if the server gets fucky, you hop.
You just leave
And
immediately.
that,
Yeah.
yeah, and that sucks for streaming. Like that's just not viable.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, you can, but you just have to. You got to be on top of it and be relatively quick. Like you can't do something long term where it can get interrupted like this.
Right.
But like like you asked me like how I find low population servers and like how I got so good at that part of this game.
Yeah.
At least before 4.8 fucked up your ability to see
they fucking rug pulled us.
right. But it was because I was operating in Pyro, and it was a combination of stability and the fact that I don't want to get shot at while doing rep grinds. So it's like, I'm going to find the most depopulated server on the planet and just put my nose to the grindstone for getting rep up.
Okay. Well, fuck it. I stored it, and
You
now it
can't
says
pull-
claim.
So try before you claim it. Don't claim it yet because
I didn't claim it.
This is my hangar, so you probably can't pull it back up from my hangar.
Yeah, it's
would
in your
Yeah,
inventory.
yeah, we'll go to your hangar, and if you don't see a hangar yet, just use the lobby.
No. Stoli, look on your ASOP. It should be
No,
in
it's
your
it's-
inventory.
Oh no, he's got a good point. All right, back in the elevator.
All right, back in the elevator. Here we go. This is a
But the
hell
only
of a
question-
mission to do
my-
with Skeleton
my-
Crew, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, like it's you can get away with doing Vandal Tech Smugglers almost solo even. But yeah. This one it requires like you've got to have something that can take on the big boats. You got to have something that can take on the little boats. You got to have something that can do the trench run. The only thing is if this doesn't work,
nice, Thuzla.
and you're not able to repair it here, we'll probably send it right back down and just try from your hangar and see if that fixes it. So I'll just
up and pull a new one.
I mean, you theoretically could just claim it and leave it here, but I'll stay outside and I'll watch and I'll tell you whether or not that engine comes back, and if not,
We'll give it one more try, and then I'm gonna claim the motherfucker and speed this shit up.
Yeah, I would just
Thuzla, when you were doing tech smugglers, did the fucking was the loot room actually loaded finally, or was it fucked? By the time you were telling me that you were having trouble with the data pad to get the doors open, but once you got in the warehouse, was it properly warehoused? Because I could totally go for some fucking tech smugglers warehouse.
That's such a fun mission, but it's such a high-low thing that has happened to me because it's either A, we get the scenario that you're describing where the warehouse turns out to be empty.
Yeah.
Or B, I've had the opposite where we've had 2 loot spawns worth of loot pop up in the warehouse. And this was the day when the cargo elevators were all busted, so we spent so much time manually huffing shit through the personnel elevators that by the time we were done, the warehouse had restocked on loot. So we ended up coming out of that one with 3 loot pools.
Bless.
We are going to stick this Redeemer up Chris Roberts' ass sideways. I'm gonna go claim it right now. That's enough of this shit.
All right, man.
It's enough.
Yeah, actually, I'm just going to go
waste.
ahead and set the self-destruct. Oh, shit. I have no physics, so I can't set the self-destruct on that.
Oh, my God, dude.
You have lost yourself. Yeah, it's
So
almost better
Thuzula
just
says
to
the
die.
quantity of loot is nerfed at the warehouse, which is a bummer.
Cock.
But that's the tech smuggler's warehouse, not the one we're about to hit here.
And which, to be fair, I really don't. Really, all I'm caring about loot wise anymore is like what's in the containers for FPS and like drip style
Oh yeah.
things, because like at the end of the day, like, do I really care about looting a military grade component when I get the ability to craft a better one later? Like, do I really
Yeah, I
care?
guess. Although, well, okay. So the one thing we would want them for right now, is if we can get 2 grade A milk power supplies in that Redeemer, then it makes the trench run even easier.
I can't argue with that logic. That's some decent logic. But at this point, I feel like a combination of just more experience doing that run without dying,
Sure.
and also B, just being more conservative about it. Like,
Yeah.
I definitely feel like that Redeemer, at least the trench run part of that Redeemer, is definitely a one-man job. It's just definitely going to be being a little bit slower and making sure you come out the way you came in so that you're not taking too much EMP.
Sure.
Phrasing.
Well, I think you can burn past a lot of them too. You can just leave out the other one if you like. You see, you don't have to take the time to turn around.
Okay,
so it doesn't matter if we kill every cooling unit per arm. It just matters that we kill a certain amount per arm.
No. It's just got to be like eventually you do have to kill them all. But I'm saying you can pass by them to get out quicker and then come back in. Like so.
Yeah, makes sense because you're doing the route 2 ways either way.
Exactly. But I think it's actually going to be faster. You go in. You shoot as much of it as you can without losing your...
thank God. All right, you can come to my hangar. This fucking bitch is intact again.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. How much is a claim on that one, Haunt?
30K, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
right?
I think you're right. It's 30K.
Okay, good.
That's just a wild spitball based off of my weird range of ships that I've had, but yeah.
It's not enough to worry about.
Yeah, if my my Tiburon is like 77K, like that, that sets a pretty good scale for this thing to be like easily half of that.
Nice.
I mean, until they nerf the Gillies missions, I just don't give a shit.
Right. Well, I don't think they're gonna nerf the Gillies necessarily, just because you could sit there and crank repeats on it. God damn it!
Yeah, it's meant to be the path to success for combat pilots who are never going to care about being space trucker anyway.
Right. And my wife was talking about missing her raft the other day, and we should probably putz around with a little bit of hauling just because it can be fun. I have actually really enjoyed
and that's a ship you can rent. That's the beautiful thing about the raft is you don't have to buy it, you don't have to own it. You can just rent that thing, and like if you're not the combat guy, that's how you print money.
Well, no, I am combat guy, but it's just I also every now and again I want to move some boxes around. Like I did really enjoy.
Well, and you need rep. Like even if you're a combat guy, eventually you're gonna want that Kovalex rep.
See, I need to do the Shubin stuff because I didn't even do the Rock Breaker station last time around.
Same.
We should this week we should grind fucking Shubin rep together. That's a way we can make that suck less. Is if we all just hammer the Shubin rep together, because the FPS stuff on Rockbreaker seems like it would be really fun. And when it was hot, what I'd wanted to do was to pay for the exclusive stations, but then bedlog on ships, and then just like surf servers until you find somebody else at the same exclusive station. Who thinks they're safe,
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's another way to do it. Because I know there's supposed to be both the PvP and the PvE option, but the same way you fuck with people that are trying to do Vandal tech smuggling.
Correct.
I have one group that it's an industrial player group that we could probably shoehorn in.
Okay.
Because they definitely have that kind of rep. It's just the one thing to keep in mind about them is a lot of those guys are either active or semi-former military, and
Sure.
they probably don't want to be as political on stream. They're
Oh,
pretty,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
they play it neutral, but you know, like
Well, no, I
as
understand.
someone that's rolled with some of those guys, I know at least most of them are in our camp if they're not going to be as
Of
active
course.
about it.
Of course. Well, no, they actually are at legal liability for
Yeah.
shit they say directly. So I don't mind that at all. I understand completely. So, and that's fine. And that's not even, I'm not even talking about necessarily doing it on stream, just like as far as like, gaming, since I can
exactly.
game again.
That would be,
you know.
that would be ideal. I can definitely
Okay.
throw you guys
We'll
their
burn down
way
some
and
Shubin.
Be right back.
try and get
All right,
that
sir.
going, because they would already have the rep we need if we really want to go roll that up.
Okay. Well, and I've never done it before, so I also didn't want to necessarily like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm going to take up 8 hours of your time real quick. You know, like that kind of shit. Nobody likes that.
When we're not on stream, I'll give you more details on what that group and who their public facing YouTuber is, so that you can do your own little bit of research and vetting there. But yeah, I'll point you their way, because they are a mainly, while they have a lot of military guys that are very good at combat operations, they like to market themselves as more as like the space trucking dads, mining industrial players.
Sure.
And the original reason I got in with them, I didn't even know that they were basically a front for Navy intelligence and Star Citizen at the time. I just thought that they were a bunch of space dads, because I'm looking at the UEX and all this stuff, and I'm like, how do I trade these high value items that I'm getting without worrying about getting shot, you know, and robbed on the spot? So I just wanted to develop a good logistics network that I can, you know, do trades with. And that's why I got in with these guys. And they're a really good source for intelligence on like bugs and what the state of the game is. And, you know, they're in general, they're really good dudes to keep a good eye on, even if, you know, I wouldn't try to put them in our political camp, so to speak.
Right. No, I understand.
No, it's dead ship, isn't it?
Uh-oh. Are y'all actually
and we want to leave a lot of the dead ships out here.
Yes. Yes.
Where the fuck
I remember.
All right, now the real question is, where the fuck did we go? So I think my death marker is from the last death, not the first death. So,
Right.
Let's see. Do you remember where we were at? Because I'm at an angle that if you fire your laser in that direction, I would be able to see it.
So the one that you last went through was the most.
But we said that was clear, didn't it?
You did say so. So that one's the one you don't want to go to again, which is not that one. It was the one you were last at. Should be.
All right.
The last death is the only death, because you fucking didn't die this time. You went back to you flew away. This is the one you left.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, this is the one you left.
Okay.
And actually, now that you're back and things should be moving forward instead, I'm going to go piss it up real quick, and I will be right back.
Yeah, go for it. I'm going to kind of fly around the
Welcome back.
There we go.
So we got some of it.
Okay.
We're
Right.
RTB to repair.
Wait, go back
my-
to your. Well, go back to the Idris or something. Get off there, and I'll just backspace and bring the Redeemer back out here.
Yeah, you know that's not a bad idea. You can
Yeah,
do
let's
that,
just claim it. Let's not do 2 trips.
Yeah,
in
so
fact, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm
yeah,
gonna
just go ahead
backspace.
backspace now, and I'll just set this thing for self-destruct and abandon ship near Deidre.
It's like there's.
Damn, you got crashed up in indoors again?
I definitely so on our way out, I definitely had a huge dip in and I can't
Damn.
even say this was server performance. I was definitely having an FPS dip on my own,
Damn.
and that just made getting out very frustrating.
I wonder if it should be like speed limiter 10 meters per second and just fucking
Well,
Yeah, I was
you
thinking
need, I mean, obviously you need a certain amount of speed to get through there
okay.
without losing it. But yeah, to that degree, that's kind of what I was doing.
Mm.
Because as soon as I noticed the performance dip, I limited my speed and slowed things down. But it was not soon enough because we were going through some very tight maneuvers as that happened.
Okay. And that thing is a tight fit with that motherfucker on there.
Yeah,
the
you know,
opening.
in many ways, knowing how easy it is now, I'm very curious about trying a couple smaller fighters that maybe have multiple power generators because there's a few of them that would do it.
Yeah.
Because
It has to have a size 2, or else don't bother. Basically, like if it's a size 1 power plant, it just does not give you any time at all. It's you're in and need to go already. I'm dead.
Yeah, that's under. So I need to remember if the Gladiator, because I think Gladiator has 2 size 1s. I don't think it's a size 2, but
You need the MX for that.
I'll
the
cook
MX
on.
is kind of tall.
Yeah, I'm
You're
gonna
looking at
cook on
about
that
the
and
same
think about
height
it.
as
You're
the
off
Redeemer.
the ship, by the way. I can set this thing to self-destruct, right?
Yeah, do it. I'm gonna be heading back. I'm already on the station.
Yep. Let me just remember where the open all button is, and then I will set this thing to go. There we go.
Oh, you don't have a hotkey set for open all, sir?
I probably do. I just haven't done it for so long. And also
Oh,
the
I
fact
love
of the
it.
matter is I don't like doing like when I am in my capital ships and stuff like that
Mhm.
people would think I do all. I don't like being the guy that opens everything. I like opening that one hangar so that I can go in third person and watch anyone trying to infiltrate that one hangar.
Sure.
Like I'm very paranoid about opening everything on a larger ship, and like I said, I don't do enough cargo and smaller stuff to where I really care about that usually.
Yeah.
I'm
See?
I'm pretty dedicated to killing people at this point in my life.
Yeah. I don't know. I like to ride out with the stupid Atlas and just throw boxes around every now and again. I miss the Dupree runs. Being able to stack 10 contracts and do the little Dupree run was so much fun.
Hate it. Like I was a Caterpillar, bro. So like you hear people complain about how hard the C2 is to load. Like I was a Caterpillar guy. I dealt with the most painful thing to load and unload on the planet. But it's just like the reliability of freight elevators and things that can go wrong while stacking contracts has killed all of my interest in that gameplay.
That's true.
So I've pretty much entirely decided that I'm focusing on I'm just going to be a mercenary because that seems to be what gets stabilized first while everyone else is left in the dust.
That's true. I guess I just, man, I really wish I understood why the freight elevators suck so fucking much. Because it really seems like the kind of thing that in any other game is really simple, And I just don't understand why it's so difficult in Star Citizen.
Should test that because I kind of wonder now that I've done so much grinding and I've kind of seen the seams. I wonder if it ends up being just like a server FPS thing, where if it's below server certain FPS, it's just like, yeah, it's not gonna fucking work anymore.
Yeah, but then you're fucked.
That.
Is the problem? Like if you're like the reason.
Well, you should be able to bedlog with your cargo intact, right?
No, you lose the mission. The mission is gone once you
motherfucker,
server
really?
hop.
I've had.
Nope.
That's gay.
Yeah, it is. But it makes sense because the mission is tied to the server instance. And so then you just have a cargo hold of valueless garbage, or
I guess before you take the mission, you just get onto that like gym server that's low pop, and you have that that amount of time that you're going to be able to play before it fills up.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. Well, and that's all a problem too. But regardless, it just should be so fucking simple. And I remember the most recent Star Citizen Live show that they had, the stream they put up with Jared, where he was talking to the tech guys, and apparently the thing that plagues Star Citizen the most is that apparently it's very stupidly designed as if it were going to work perfectly. And so it's got really bad timeout windows where it's like, if something doesn't work, the timeout, it may take up to 8 minutes for the server to know. And so instead of it being like a 12-second and then like a 48-second timeout recall kind of a thing. So a lot of the problems that we have come down to we told the game to do something, and then due to some lag somewhere, and it really doesn't matter what, the call didn't get where it was going, and then the client and the server don't check with each other for up to 8 minutes. And that's insane.
Which is unacceptable.
That's just stupid.
So that right there is why I'm 100% on board with taking anything that is meant to be exclusively PvE anyway and instancing it.
Yeah, but okay.
Because
see, the thing is, I don't want anything to be exclusively PvE. The what makes games like this fun is like, okay, I can figure out the PvP instance. And like right now, what we're doing, I could get jumped at any time right now.
Well, and on our experiences running the Tiburon, even we came across, we were able to assist someone else doing TSG because we found out that the lesser missions take place at the same sites.
Yes.
So even though we're here, there can be other people that get another mission that come here, and then they might just decide, fuck it, we're gonna fuck with you while we're there. Or in our case, we were like, we're going to help you kill this baller because fuck the Vandal.
Exactly.
But it's like, and I get that mindset, especially from like just a vibes perspective. I wish that were the case that we could just have the entirely open world thing. But I'm also just looking at this from the technical perspective on the realism end, and I'm just like, I would rather have this as a stable single player game than an unstable multiplayer game.
Where are you going?
Where's who going?
Where are you going? You were moving around. I was trying to get lined up, and
oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't know you were here yet.
All right, so I set my respawn on the ship just in case anything goes too wrong and waves start respawning. I can get back on here.
Yeah.
I just want to be extra cautious because I don't want to cost you 100K respawning to get one last thing. Hang on, let me shut this. I guess I could shut this door somehow.
Don't worry about it. I got buttons. Are you out of the ship?
No, I'm going out the airlock right now.
Okay.
All right, it doesn't really matter. I'll make my
I see
way
you, Haunt.
towards you.
Okay. I'm gonna just.
That thing looks so cool.
It's pretty neat. I like it. It's a nice ship.
It's a pretty cool ship.
It took forever to fucking grind for.
Yeah.
I definitely don't like running the I'm definitely not the pilot for the trench run. I'm a lazy capital pilot at heart.
Exactly.
But
me too.
I'm definitely used to setting my course and kind of forgetting it for a while. But
Yep.
But I definitely appreciate what this thing can do.
Yeah. No.
All right, I'm on board.
It jams, dude. I kind of. It's pretty cool.
All right, let me just go ahead and kill my browser, period, because I know YouTube's been leaking like memory like a sieve.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I was going to bring my bot along
YouTube
for this,
rock,
but fucking nah.
Thought I closed the ramp behind me, but apparently I didn't. What's really interesting is I have the kind of similar to how the fuel bug will stay on my screen. I have this item is about to be bricked.
Oh shit! Collision! Got a Van Duel.
Oh, what the fuck? Where'd he come from? Somebody else must have triggered a mission.
That could be the
that's
case.
Scary.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, hang on. I got to deal with power because we did not have optimum power. There we go.
We're way golden. Don't worry, my friend. Don't worry.
Uh-oh.
They've decided to shoot at you for some reason.
Because they know we like it.
I might need to Alt F4 and restart my game because just looking at how my game cursor is reacting, I'm still experiencing some ridiculous frame dip. So I'm going to go ahead and relinquish pilot controls in case you want to poke around and see if you can find it on your own while I'm Alt F4ing. But I'm just going to go ahead and do that real quick.
Yeah, go.
Couldn't you do that from a seat?
I could, but in case you want to fuck around, I'm going to give you the option rather than hog the seat.
Yeah, you could go on the remote, couldn't you? I mean,
well, I'm Alt F4, and so it doesn't matter if I'm not doing anything while I'm rebooting anyway. So I'm just making sure that I'm not hogging any seat while I'm rebooting.
Hog.
Because if I'm getting that much FPS dip just looking at my cursor move around, we could definitely die in a tube again.
Yeah.
Also, I'm noticing, another thing I'm noticing is when I'm like restarting Star Citizen, it's gotten better. Previously, if I was talking Discord, while rebooting Star Citizen, like I would be hot micing for like a minute or so, and I would manually mute my mic. This time it was only a few seconds, but that's still a thing I'm noticing.
All right,
because of how optimized we are at the moment, I should say.
Optimize.
What in the hell? Okay, there we go. I was looking for any kind of fucking point of reference. Man, I thought there were a lot more dead guys around here.
Oh yeah.
What? Do you reconnect already?
Yeah, that's what it said.
I'm still technically in the loading screen, but I'm probably not far off from being back in. Yeah.
Yeah, you're physically back in.
Man, the Destiny 2 thing is fucking people up, and that's making me laugh so much.
Wait, what Destiny 2 thing?
So, the Bungie team is getting trimmed like real bad, and so fucking one of the White House accounts earlier today posted like the character screen from Destiny 2 but it's Trump. It's just Trump, and all of the items are some fucking Trump themed piece of fucking equipment. It's so stupid, and it made me laugh. But then what's worse is that somebody was like, whoever this is just heard that it was making people upset, and so they don't even know Destiny stuff. They just made this real quick, and then the fucking guy who made it posted from their account, and they just put here's my played hours. Fuck you. It's like, oh my God.
Right. This actually, Destiny, there's a silver lining to Destiny getting shut down that I'm hoping for. Because like that same dude that I was telling you guys about before with the Green Beret targeting kind of background. Yeah. He's not a PC gamer. He was asking me about buying a PC. He very much specified he didn't want a gaming PC. But he does, he did play like some older school video games. So he's a big Mass Effect fan.
Hell yeah.
And he's a big a Destiny fan. So I'm hoping with that gets shut down. And I've been planting the seeds of Squadron 42 and Star. Like I'm not pushing Star Citizen at the
Oh.
moment just because how hard it is to onboard people.
Yeah.
With their current stability,
That's
but
true.
I've definitely been planting the seeds of being like, you need to look at, Squadron 42 when that comes out towards the end of the year,
Brother.
So I'm hoping we'll drag him and his lads in with us eventually.
Yeah. I am looking forward to Squadron 42.
Hello.
Oh, you find it?
No. We just found the wall. It's fine.
It is, yeah. We're
Oh,
about to
boy.
go through. We might lose a ship for other reasons.
Yeah, we're going through the
No.
the pod racer connector beam thing, with the electricity going across. But we went below it. We did not get our tongue numb.
Okay, very good.
It is so. For record, the cooling unit we're looking for is in A. It is in Alpha. Whatever Alpha. Oh shit! I might not be slowing down. All right, you see it.
I'm
though,
grunting
so-
with you. Yep, I
Right.
killed it.
All
That was the last
right,
one.
you got him. Good. Now there will be more waves. Oh, my love. To the guns. Waves
is
approach.
the Tiburon still there? Because that might be a good
Yes,
It
question.
probably is.
Good.
somewhere.
I think I parked it in a position that should body block the principal a little bit. I don't remember how well that'll be or if that got moved around, but
I don't think anything's moved around, but waves up. So here we go. Defend tranquility.
It's so weird for me to hear the phrase body block because I'm just like, what is this, a G-rated movie? It's cock block. I don't know. What are you talking about?
no. So I did. So I mean, we spoke a little bit before about how I did like some force on force protection
Mhm.
kind of training once upon a time with some Russian executive protection kind of people.
Sure.
And so that's where it's like that's why it's like I have a little bit of a kind of like Secret Service vernacular there for like, oh, we got to body block the principal because that's
Yeah.
what we're doing. I think I killed an engine still. It was a rear thruster, not a main one, but killed an engine a little bit.
We're gonna abandon this thing anyway. I'm gonna get on a fucking turret in the Tib.
Yeah, I gotta reboot the shield generator just to make sure we're good. I mean, this will still be good for killing. Before I ditch this thing for the Tib, I'm definitely gonna kill those ions that I'm seeing out
Get him.
there.
Yeah. I managed to, before the server lag caught up and the enemy ships started moving, I managed to pop like 4 of them with a laser when I could get my full hits on. If they ever fucking fix the hit scanning on this laser, it's going to be a demon. Because I really was able to just like,
Right, same,
Yeah,
same with the Tiburon, and yeah, that's right.
Oh shit, Hammerhead. Switching to Hammerhead.
I mean, technically, I don't think that can hurt any. The problem is it takes our shields down to it enables other things to hurt.
Exactly.
Us, is the problem.
Yeah. On the Hammerhead.
Penis incoming.
Yep. Popping a ton of countermeasures. 1 second, please.
Standing by.
Does anybody see a Perseus anywhere causing a ruckus?
Once I kill this Ares, I will be looking for additional targets.
Okay.
Yep. We're gonna eat that Perseus.
I
Get
see
his-
a Corsair. I see Vandal Craft.
Okay. Vandal also?
It looks
Oh,
like one
sure as shit,
glaive
yeah.
out there.
Okay, so everybody's
I'm
mad at
gonna
the tranquility now. Got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna assist with the Hammerhead for now, just because that
Okay.
could enable everything else to hurt us. So.
Yes.
Yep.
Where'd he
we gotta
go?
fuck
There he
that bitch. Let's take his turrets out.
Yes.
God, he just has so much laser fire. I hate. After doing what was it, Gilly 7? I'm like,
Mhm.
I did a bunch of those. I'm like, fuck this. This is a waste.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
sucks. It's too
Gilly
much
7
time.
is so fast if everything. Whoop. What the fuck just crashed into me hard? Oh, a paladin hit me hard enough to actually like knock me out of my spot. But
That's
they're
what makes
dead
the
now.
Tiburon versus
Shit.
the Hammerhead so satisfying is because it literally can't hurt you, even if your shields go down. It just doesn't
Oh yeah.
have the ability to pin your armor,
Okay.
so you can just torture Hammerheads with that.
Hell yeah.
You just missile the escorts from a ways out, which The Tiburon has plenty of size 3 missiles to handle that. And then you just...
Hell
you
yeah.
There we
torch
Good, he
it.
crashed. Let's go. All right, flipping around to try and cover for the hoodly-doo.
There's a second hammerhead on site.
Shit.
Oh, you fuck.
All right, searching for
God
him.
damn it.
Well, it must be wherever I'm taking all this fire from.
Yep, we're about to be in range.
All right, I am rotating. Well, at least as long as they're shooting me, they're not shooting you.
They're gonna regret that soon.
Well,
We'll
that
split
does-
their attention soon enough.
Oh, there is a Perseus. I'm going to target Perseus because it can put some holes in our buddy.
Yep, go for it.
Not the butt. I don't want the butt.
The buddy. Indeed, not the butt.
I'm spackling my cracks.
I don't know if we can harm the hammerhead until someone else cracks it, though, so we'll hold
Okay.
off on the hammerhead.
Well,
Got it.
We'll deal with smaller threats right now real quick.
sure. Honey, can you target the Perseus there?
The moment you see armor damage on the Perseus, let me know, and I'll transition us to the Perseus to help
Okay.
out, but I know we're not going to be able to assist in the immediate...
So when you say armor damage, how am I going to see that? Is that when it starts changing
Like-
colors?
Yeah, when it starts going like yellow to orange on armor, that means our Gatlings could probably penetrate it.
Okay.
So the moment you crack the armor, and that's why I like having kind of a mixed loadout. Say like you have 2 Guardians,
Yeah.
and one runs ADBs and one runs Deadbolts, one to crack the armor
where'd
and
he
one
go?
to that kind of thing. Once the armor,
Suck out the meat.
once you crack the armor, the Gatlings can theoretically do higher DPS. They just can't
Right.
initiate with it, right?
Okay. God damn it. So I am getting peppered.
And what I definitely can do in the meantime is I can come over here and try to put fire on the weapons themselves to disable the turrets at the very least. Which is what I'm going to try to do. And just be very cautious about that.
Well, I've lost the Perseus completely. I don't know where he's rotating.
We are on the Perseus at the moment, so...
Okay. Well, if you can disable those guns, then I don't really give a shit what it does after that.
We'll see how that works out. I
All right.
don't have a great idea of how much we need to hit it to disable it, but
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, hello.
we just impacted something.
Oh no.
Something or somebody.
I'm just gonna have a nap. Having a
Yeah.
nap.
Well, perfect. If you both happen to respawn on
No. I'm alive. I was just
Okay,
going
okay.
We're just gonna RTB because once again we've lost 2 engines this time. So
Oh, I thought we needed those.
we're spinning, so we kind of do.
Shatter destroyed.
Hey, there's a big rock over there. Don't land on it real fast.
Yeah, we'll see how that turns out. I don't know what hit us. Like
I don't know
like
either.
everything looked clear to our head, so something must have directly plowed into us from the side while we were orbiting that target.
It was totally not consensual.
well. All right, I am approaching tranquility. Then hopefully my
Excuse me. Hey,
There is a Hornet on us.
I fucking hate wasps.
Yeah,
Eat a
yellow
dick.
yellow jackets really are just dicks for the sake of being dicks.
They're fucking awful. Uh-oh.
All right, we're jumping out. If we can't repair off of the pad, we'll just fucking ditch it. I'll set it to self-destruct and we'll just ditch it on the fucking pad
Yeah,
and we'll take the elevator in.
that's the way to do it.
honestly, I don't even know if we need the same craft. Yeah, because like he like he was saying earlier, his address is now free to move around, so we really just can take anything we want back.
Exactly.
Back, I'm gonna get a drink.
Word.
You've got time for that.
All right. I caught the second hammerhead sitting still, so I'm actually getting my damage on it. Bless.
Good damage. If anyone can lend a hand, need some protection.
The very authoritative Aegis Combat Assist AI. Shields under fire.
I love the Aegis sound. Yeah. Kill. Like either my school of thought is that it should be like one extreme or the other. It should be either be Aegis authoritative kill, or it should be like the soft female from Kruger for the wolves.
Okay.
It just makes it sound like, you know, this is just like
found the Perseus.
Just like a cute corporate HR measure.
Yeah, hell yeah. There we go. The Perseus crashed into an asteroid. Let's go.
Oh, nice.
He ain't dead, but he's not feeling great about it, I'm
We're
sure.
on the pad, so yeah, let's see how this works out.
Clicking all the buttons. Fix it, you motherfuckers. Everything else but that repair. That repair is always going to be...
Holy shit, there's 2 more hammerheads. God damn. All right, the next wave also hit. Shit.
No, come on.
Right,
and
we'll
more
Perseuses
to
repair, and if not, we'll just fucking. I'm gonna open it up.
Yeah. It takes. Why does it take so long to process? It's just like jorking us off.
Nice.
Tranquility is taking heavy fire.
Yeah, I know Tranquility's taking heavy fire, bud. I'm doing what I can.
Need some protection. Tranquility's taking some serious hits.
It's not.
I could let you try it from the pilot seat, but regardless, I'm just hitting self-destruct.
Yep. It's not going to happen.
Actually, this is being so weird now that it's not giving me self-destruct popping up when I hold the button.
Nah, we're not cooked. We're not cooked. Don't say that, my love. We got this shit.
Nope. It's not the right attitude. We're going to cook.
We
So
we're going to cook.
because I can't self-destruct it. Let me know when you're off the ship and away, because I'm not gonna obstruct the pad. I'm gonna at least get us the fuck off the pad.
Oh yeah, no, that's very polite. You know, I hate it when people fuck up all the pads.
Yeah,
I gotta switch servers.
I'm not about becoming the problem there, so I'll definitely.
All of those
just
people
let you
should be.
get off, and yeah.
Never mind. Not gonna fed post.
Yes, Star Citizen Fed posting.
They should be
Listen,
banned. That's what they should.
I'll just go ahead and say that those people do not fit into my vision for the autistic master race that is rising.
There you go. See?
It's like I always fucking store my shit. All right, I'm so annoying.
Yep, making my way back now. Making my way downtown.
Scary. Bring that.
There we
bitch in.
go.
You know what, Captain Ma? How about you stop being a bitch?
Oh shit! You know what? They really are doing damage to the fucking Tranquility. So my plan to crank shots off the nose turret will not be happening. I'm gonna have to get right in there. Oh, he's at 20%. Shit. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I've got to say, if we manage to pull this off with 3 people, that's a hell of an accomplishment by itself.
Technically 4. It's just one of us is really quiet.
Yeah. She's
Good
not in the
point, good
call is
point.
all.
But she's doing her part.
She is making some shots. I gotta get back into the bridge. I was trying to add some DPS, and I was thinking like, hey, maybe if I can, get the size 7s, it's gonna do.
I'm still going to claim that she is Polish and/or Bulgarian because she's here to defend herself.
Oh, I see. Ooh, okay. My armor is actually starting to take some hits too. Shit.
All right, I'm hopping in the pilot seat now, so if you want to get the doors rolling, I'm ready whenever you are.
I forgot I had to do that through the comms again because I don't know what the deal is with that.
I get it, and I noticed it's a pattern too, where it's the gateway station more than some of the others that do that.
Come on, where the fuck is the tranquility? There we go.
All right, let's go fuck them up.
Fuck them up.
We'll pee in their butts.
Nice.
That really is the most alpha way to assert dominance.
Okay, well, god damn it. How did it go from... All right, well, he went from 19% HP to dead, so we have failed. God damn it.
I was just about to ask.
I love the death scream.
I don't...
The death scream.
All right,
it
getting
was
us out of here.
perfect timing because I was just looking for the mission waypoint to route to. And it wasn't there, and I was like...
God damn
huh.
it. Okay, but at least we got to hear his death scream.
Right, because fuck that guy in general.
Yeah, fuck that guy, man.
In general, I think at least as far as doing the trench runs, I think that can be a solo job for the Redeemer.
Okay.
I don't think you have to have a gunner for that. So I think we can definitely allocate more personnel towards winning that fight on the outside.
Okay.
Yeah, well, if the repair thing had worked, we might have already been done by now.
That too, but that's also a case of like we don't need to tie down 2 people for that job of keeping the Redeemer active.
We just need 2 Redeemers. Bingo bango, man.
I mean, that's not a bad option either, is have like one Perseus and like 2 Redeemers. That would not be a bad strategy either. But
fuck's sake.
Yeah, and it does not help that the server FPS just a second ago had a minimum of 4.
Nice.
Yeah, let's have a look at that because it's been a while. Yeah, the shard has definitely increased in size.
Yeah,
and
in my time of grinding, I can tell you I've learned a lot about server metrics and how they affect gameplay. And it's pretty much directly proportional to how much fuckery you're having is to how fucked up the server is.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's essentially why during my time in Pyro, I would be like, because it worked it's a really good cycle to get used to while you're in Pyro. Because think about it this way, like you can't a lot of times while you're at like the star bases, you can't accept new contracts until you get back to your hub anyway.
Sure.
So like I would go out, do a round of missions that I accepted from my hub, and by the time I've either completed them all or the last one's giving me problems, I'm looking at those server metrics and I'm going, well, now it's the time to hop. And that's what really got me paranoid and paying attention to how servers affect gameplay.
Yeah. Well,
and the problem is this mission, when you have a skeleton crew, it just takes longer, and then, well, the server's out of your fucking control, even if you start with a great one.
Sure. Well, I will strike this from my list of things we might be able to do then. It was a valiant effort, but I mean, we obviously, nobody wants to spend, 3 to 4 hours.
We just need like 2 more people, and I think we're pretty solid.
I agree.
So I'll wait until you're done jumping to wherever you're jumping, and then we'll kind of regroup with you. Or I could dock us back in, and we could grab 2 smaller ships that we park on the Idris, and we could do smaller scale ops if you
Well,
want to do
it's.
that.
I mean, it is my bedtime.
Well,
you
then
know.
there you go.
So
You
that's.
got to get your beauty sleep.
I do. My beauty sleep is not optional. All told. Let's
You don't wanna
see.
be the beast?
What's that?
You don't want to be the beast?
No. It's a very beautiful beast. It's required to be
Well,
both.
see, that's
the
what
yin
happens
and
if
the
you
yang.
don't get the beauty sleep. You become the beast.
All right. Well, fellas.
In that case, Haunt, I don't know if you're going to bed soon. I can park this thing back for you, or if you want to take it on some test drives, I'm happy to ride along and assist if you want to practice a little bit or just hit some QV station. I can bring out the Tiburon too if you want to have a better fuel tank for just doing FPS bounties or whatever.
I really do not care. I figure I'll have another hour in me, maybe an hour and a half, and then I'll be conked out. So whatever, I don't care.
So yeah, what would you like to take your Redeemer out on some? Because I can give you some Vanduul contracts that I have the rep for. If you want to go pop some Vanduul fighters and just give you some good chance to experience flying this thing against Vanduul. And I'll hop on one of the guns if you want. If not, we can just go. If you don't want to do flying, we can go hit some QB station bounties before you head to bed.
Yeah, let's do some. I want to kill something in person.
There you go.
I can get behind that. We'll just go for the Tiburon then because it has a better fuel tank for however spread out, and it's got a really good quantum drive for just getting around next. Essentially, it's the same quant.
Were you able to store it?
I'll claim. I don't care. It's 77K. I don't give a shit.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll claim a new one.
All right, fellas. I'm gonna hit a raid. I'll throw us to Leaflet. I'll be back on tomorrow.
Our
maybe
base
we can.
VTuber. I've got a Forza skin for her. Shout out to Leaflet.
Oh yeah. And she's got Based Camp on right now. Who, when I first saw her doing her Friday night talks with Based Camp, I was like, this would be the guy that I was very like dorked out by. But as it turns out, he may be as as locked in as it gets. So we'll throw it to Leaf. Boys, I'll see you tomorrow. For tonight, of course, the stream is over.